The Quote Goats Podcast. The Quote Goats Podcast.
All right. We back in the building for another one. Quote Goat Podcast episode. What's this? Episode 17?
17, man.
Damn, we really getting up in the numbers in this bitch.
It's a fact.
Hell yeah. So Smitty's here.
I'm always here. I'm always gonna be here, man. Every day, man.
I go by the name of Tommy Gunz. Y'all already know, and we got a friend of the show in the room.
What's happening? It's Rambo, you heard me?
And tell the people a little bit about yourself, like what you do.
For those that don't know me, you heard me? I'll be on TikTok, Instagram. I'm in the military. I got an OnlyFans. You know, we
gotta get into that. We definitely gonna get into that.
Cryptocurrency. Me and my little partner, we own trucking business back in the States.
Okay.
You know, we getting it in, so.
That's what's up, nigga.
That's what's up. Back in the States. Where you from back in the States?
Shit, Petersburg, Virginia.
Okay. How long you been out here in Germany and shit?
Shit, probably like a year and a half. But that shit feel like forever. I can't wait to get back.
Shit.
Because you came out here during COVID and shit.
I feel like even if it wasn't COVID involved, I still wouldn't want to come out here.
You don't like it out here at all?
No, I do not like it out here.
That's crazy. You the first nigga to tell me that.
Yeah. I ain't never really heard nobody say they just hate it out here.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I don't like the food. Very unseasoned. Salt and pepper is not seasoning. Y'all know where we from. And it's like high school drama. Like, I feel like I'm in high school all over again.
But with the chicks?
Yeah.
So you single out here?
Gotta be. You know,
I feel you.
I fucked up a few times, you know what I'm saying? You heard me? I got a situation pending, you know. We can talk about that later.
So you got a situation pending. Okay. I mean, when I first got out here, I wasn't single, but I was out here like I was single. You know what I'm saying? Then I settled down after a while, but you gotta partake when you first get out this bitch, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I've been out here 10 years though.
Oh man.
Of course, I mean, even for me, nigga, like, that was the reason why I came to Germany. Like, I was hearing from people back in the States, some niggas was like, yo, I was about to get out and shit. And they was like, nah, bro, you gotta go to Germany. I'm like, nigga, I'm not going to Germany. Yeah. He was like, no, bro, they was just telling me all these stories and shit. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm out there.
Yeah, all the rumors. I heard a few, like, way before I even came over this bitch that, you know the rumors and shit.
Yeah, you know.
And they true to a certain extent. You know,
what rumor though? What you talking about? Don't
be talking about the women and shit. You know,
okay.
like
what you mean though?
I ain't getting all into it because I'm not single anymore. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you gotta partake when you first out here because it's new territory. You know what I'm saying? You gotta adapt and navigate and see what you can. You gotta explore and see what you can find out this bitch.
That's a fact. But that doesn't mean for the niggas to reinvent yourself when you come out.
Nah, we ain't talking about the reinvention.
You know what I'm saying?
They gonna do that anyway.
Yeah, they gonna do that anyway.
That's a fact. I'm just saying. I know I had to say it, nigga. But yeah, bro.
But you don't like the nightlife out here or nothing, like the club scene?
I ain't never been to a club since I've been here. I've been to a few hookah bars here, man. I don't really do the club scene. I leave it to everybody else.
Okay.
I love traveling. I think that's the only thing I would say I like about Germany. I be going to Dubai, you know, different places and shit. But this club scene, it's the same shit. Everybody want to spend their last dollar on drinks, on a bitch that everybody done fucked.
True.
That's a fact.
True
That's a fact.
I can't get down with it. Like, all the bitches in there been ran through, fucked in the club, fucked in the bathroom, in the car.
That nigga started early, nigga. He came out here early with it. That's a fact.
He's spitting facts on this bitch, though.
Yeah, straight jewels, nigga. Yeah, keep going, nigga.
I can't do it. Like, I mean, you know, okay, we can talk about my little situation.
Okay, we're talking about the pending situation.
So I ain't gonna do no name dropping. You know who you are if you're watching this podcast, and you know, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see it because y'all definitely still be stalking my shit. But theoretically, right, I was being a whore with different females and girlfriends and shit, you heard, man.
You was being a whore. Are these your words or the situation's words?
These are my words.
Okay.
I'm only accountable for myself.
Facts.
So I was being a whore, and I had got caught up by a few little chicks. They all in the group chat right now.
Okay.
They was,
Oh, the group chat.
Group chat.
The
They got
group chat.
a smooth little group chat.
I feel you.
Bro, I don't mean to cut you off, but that's one thing about out here. Like old girl was saying, like it is a small place, and like you do some shit, fuck around, you gonna get found out.
Yeah, they gonna band together and shit.
Yeah, they're gonna band together.
You know, in the States, the bitches be like, okay, I'm fucking them too. Like,
yeah.
you know?
But
You know
out
what I'm
here, what? You did what? I'm gonna contact her and let her know everything. Ruin your fucking life. But keep going.
They'll do it with the swiftness, you heard me? So I got caught up. They all got in a little group chat, you know what I'm saying? I was being honest with one little female in the beginning, but I was still telling like little lies here and there. So they got in the group chat. Everybody, you know, tried to expose me for this, that, and the third. I actually posted it on my Instagram. They made a post about me.
Oh, we need.
Oh yeah.
We need a little. Is it still up? You still got it?
Oh, y'all still got it on my
Yeah,
phone?
we gotta add that
In
into
post.
when you say it like.
We'll blur the names out and shit.
Yeah, so I got a screenshot of it. And little females out here, they was talking, Rambo giving these females STDs. He ain't loyal. He ain't shit. And
Oh,
I looked
no.
at it and I was like, well, damn, ain't that some shit? But the difference was, y'all was doing the same shit I was doing. Only reason that you ain't get caught because I ain't expose you. You know what I'm saying? But you want to expose me, which is cool. So I made the post on my Instagram. Exactly what they posted, I posted on my shit. And they had seen it. They want a reaction out of me, but I don't give them one. They want me to be hurt and shit, you know. And you can't hurt me. Like, at the end of the day, I can only hurt myself. And I think for the whole situation, I wasn't upset about what I did. I was upset that I lied to myself about it. Like I was very insecure, like being a narcissist, liar, cheater. You hear me? I wasn't standing on 10 toes how I was taught. Yeah. So I think that's the only thing that really bothered me. Like I wish them well. I forgive them for what they know they not do. But it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
I feel you, man. You just spoke to what we was talking about on the other podcast. Like when you, like a dude, he ain't even gonna ask because he don't care if you in a pending situation or not. You know what I'm saying? But the chick, she find out, she gonna get in the group chat.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And they don't even know. I seen everything they posted in the group chat. Everything.
You was in the group chat too?
Negative, but I would not expose my source.
Yeah,
I seen the whole group chat.
Look, that's how you know. That's how you.
So you had a mole. You had a mole in the group chat.
Yeah, that's how you know though. For whoever he talking about, you feel me? I'm looking at the camera. You know, you can tell he on body, he on here laughing and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, you know what I'm saying? Cut it out. Cut it out.
I mean, I hope they don't cut it out. You hear me? Because they boost my status in Germany to a lot. You know, last week I was at probably 520K followers on TikTok. My shit boosted up 10K.
Damn, from the situation.
From the situation.
Damn.
I got people that hit me up, be like, hey, what's this little post I seen about you? I say, I was being a narcissist. I was being a whore, lying. You know, the female say, she say, yeah, Rambo got a small dick. He can't do none of that.
Oh no, she ain't do you like that.
That's the spiteful one.
She tried to do me so down bad. But you know what's crazy? If my dick was small, I didn't know what I was doing, baby. You wouldn't have kept coming back.
That's what they do. Oh,
why they always try to go to the goddamn to the meat? Try to call the meat small.
Because you know that's like that's like the big. They assume and think it's like the biggest ego. You know what I'm saying, of a guy. So that's.
I mean, it kind of is though.
Yeah, it is though. But to try to make just to try to make another girl probably not fuck with him or something like that because they hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's just what they do.
But you gotta understand that don't take the man out of the situation. A female get to talking and he can't do this, he can't do that. But in her mind, she like, well, you kept fucking with him, so she must be lying. Let me see what he got.
Yeah, let me see if you lying or not.
And I know in my heart. Oh, hey, Allah, please forgive me for what I'm about to say. But I can hit any one of them females up right now and mend my broken demons. Right now, I know that for sure. They hurt right now. You was really in love with me, but you really hurt. That's the only reason why you're doing this. People don't talk about the grocery lady. They gonna talk about somebody who really living like that.
The grocery lady?
Yeah, people don't talk about the people that live under the bridge or the grocery lady that's bagging the bags.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? People only talk shit about people that got shit going for their life.
Yeah, that's a fact.
True.
That's a fact. I always try to live by this type of mindset too. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to certain situations and just, standing on yourself and being who you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's another reason why I be on the podcast. I'll be really on this bitch talking. I'm me on here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
And I think that's important, especially with females and shit like that. That's important. But.
So you you done with the situation and you just single out here now.
Yeah, I'm done with the situation. You know.
But why not at least try the club scene out this bitch? Like, you ain't never thought about stepping into one?
Now you gotta step with us at least.
I ain't never, you heard me? Like, my gang back on Graph. Hey, big shout out to the Ninja Turtles. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
The Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I can't
Shout out to the
name
Ninja
drop, but shout out
Turtles.
to the Ninja Turtles. But I can't do the club scene. I mean, again, I'm about making my money.
Yeah.
You know, I was in Dubai last year in the penthouse, 25K in my pocket. These niggas out here spending their last dime, trying to get a bitch on their shoes, clothes, whatever. I said, hey, you can have it. Man, everything I wear, I got like 5 pair of each.
That's what's up.
Like,
That's
I
how to
want
do
some
it
shit
though.
like
That's
that.
how you.
Yeah,
That's how you gotta do it. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how, especially like, I don't know. That's it. That's fine. Like I like traveling and shit like that too. Like
Yeah, I love traveling.
Don't get me wrong. I'll step out to the club every once. First off, I can't step out to the club all the time because you know we got the
family
family
life.
and shit like that. But like when I do step out, it gotta be for a reason. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like if I'm really going, if I have a friend that wants to go celebrate a birthday or something like that, I'll go. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be a real close friend. You feel me? But not on just some.
Yeah, it's got to be a reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I ran the club scene out here, you know what I'm saying, as an artist, you know what I'm saying, traveling around, doing club shows and hostings and shit like that. So I done seen 1,000 clubs out this bitch, like 5 times, like over and over and over again.
I couldn't do it, so.
And quite frequently I would see the same hoes, as the saying go, especially in that one club.
All right, same hoes with a different nigga. But we're not going to talk about it.
That's a fact.
But yeah.
Especially in that community that's like, you know, that fucks with the soldiers and shit like that. They just be
like, in rotation.
Actually, look, the last time I had went to the one, I hadn't gone like 2 years prior, 3 years prior, and I was already thinking like I want to know who I'm gonna see that I seen 3 years ago, and I saw them at same people.
Yeah, it's always the same people. They took a little break during Corona. I think I was in the one the night it reopened because I hosted, and yeah, it was the same people.
I don't think they took a break because they was still out in these streets.
Yeah, they were still out in these streets.
You still saw them coming on post and shit?
I ain't too deep. I'm saying I seen the bitch, man. She was in the trunk when she came on post. I mind my business.
She didn't get in the
I'm
trunk.
talking in the trunk on it. I said, yeah. He
During the COVID?
Doing it, hey, he gonna punish her. I knew he was finna punish her.
That bitch was determined to get on motherfucking post, man. Damn, it's really like that out here though.
I gotta get away. I can't.
The trunk. Nah, I've seen. I feel like I seen some shit like that. Bitches hop out the trunk out here. I think I seen some shit like that too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I have, nigga.
Damn, I ain't never been in. I was out of the army by the time I got over here, so I don't know. I ain't knew they went to that extent to get on post and shit. That's wild.
I done seen. I ain't gonna name drop either, but I done seen some bitch like bring her kid with them and ask one of the roommates, like one of the people. You know how you in the army, we got the roommates and shit like that in the building. Asked if the roommate could babysit the kid.
The kid.
You feel me?
She brought the kid
And niggas,
on post to get the meat.
all my niggas that know that story don't name drop that shit, but nigga just dropping emoji in the fucking comments. You know what I'm talking about? Because niggas was like, yo, she's wild. Like
That's wild as fuck, man.
Man, I know bitches here,
That
man.
jungle fever.
They'll fuck while they child right next to them.
I know chicks like that
I
too.
don't get
yeah.
it. I'm talking on camera.
On camera
On camera.
with the kid crying in the background.
I swear to, hey, Allah be my witness.
that's a
swear to
little
God.
deep.
Oh my God, I've heard of those situations and shit, but I feel like I wouldn't be comfortable in that situation. I would be like, nah, we probably need to do this another time. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she was doing it for me. I had her on camera. You know, when I posted on my OnlyFans, it's gonna do a lot of views and a lot of likes.
But you can't have porn on OnlyFans no more, though, right?
You can do a lot on OnlyFans.
But you can post a straight up porn video on OnlyFans.
You can do what you got to do. A big shout out to my brother Red on the Piper, but he showed me how to, Pornhub, OnlyFans. It's a new site coming out very soon. I can't speak about it, but yeah.
Okay, so you on OnlyFans? How long you been on OnlyFans?
I've had OnlyFans for about, I would say 3 years. The only problem is being I'm in the military.
I was just finna ask about that.
I can't really do what I want to do on there. So
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
You trying to put the uniform on and all that?
Salute the pussy.
Salute the pussy.
So if the military would have found out, Chairman,
Yeah,
like
I already
I was posting stuff on OnlyFans, they could actually charge me for that, and I can get in trouble. So
That's like
Yeah, I already know.
they got a lot of weird rules about sex and sodomy and shit in the military, right?
Yeah. That's
Like
fact.
you
That's
can't
what-
even like you really can't even do no position but missionary in the rule books.
you can't fuck your woman from the back.
No. You can go to jail for that shit if they
I
find
would
out.
have been locked up. I would have had 20 years by now. Nigga.
Me too. The shit is wild, but
I feel like that's like a. Now I ain't trying to sound racist, and that's like a little, like a white man made that rule.
yeah, the white man, he was like, we letting all these niggas in the military. We gotta get some sex rules in here. They gonna be in here fucking all our bitches.
Yeah, niggas, wild.
That's wild. But at the same time, they'll let, the trans people in and pay for their surgeries and shit.
They pay for the surgery.
Yes.
Oh, that's so.
I ain't know they.
That's a new Biden rule. If you trans and you in the military and you want to transition, they'll pay for the whole deal.
I know they'll pay for cosmetic surgery. Like women in the military and shit, they can get fake boobs, fake ass, all that.
No.
Hey,
From the
my
military.
first one, I got fake titties. I fine ass. Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
That shit is wild.
Damn, okay, that's a little unbelievable right there. I'm gonna have to look that one up. That's
ain't even know none of that
crazy. So they can get like lip injections and shit, all that shit?
All they got to do is say they are depressed. They have insecurities. One cosmetic surgery.
Wow.
Military gonna pay for it.
Yeah, but the military getting something out of that. You know how it be in the military. They have your ass. You feel me? Out that bitch picking up bullets and shit the whole fucking week. Nigga, yeah, you out in the field this week. That
Oh,
shit
Martina should have joined the military. It would have saved her $80K.
Yeah, she said let's talk about that. Let's talk about the last little, you know what I mean, the last episode and shit.
Yeah, so everybody know we had Miss Martina Big on the show. It was a wild one, I think it was an interesting topic though, obviously, because millions of views later on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? People got a lot of people chiming in on the subject.
A lot of people was pissing me off too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
A lot of people was pissing
I had to get out the comment section.
I want to talk about one comment though. Like one comment that bothered me was like I saw a lot of Africans saying like African Americans think like
the world
revolves around America and blah blah blah, and like saying like they're not descendants of slaves. I don't know if you've seen the video, but when you was like we're not descendants of slaves or what blah blah blah, or they're not. That's what they were saying, and they was making comments, and I'm just kind of like, yo, bro, like, dude. I feel like those Africans, I'm not gonna say all of them, but those Africans that think like that, they like separate African Americans from them. You know what I'm saying?
they
like
do.
that doesn't make any sense, because are you basically saying that the slaves that came over from Africa, you guys like disown them? Because I thought Africans,
That's basically what they
you know what I'm saying? You disown them in a sense, right? Because I'm sure somewhere around down the line, like I got ancestors from Africa and they were stolen from, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So how can you have such a disconnect to separate the African Americans from the Africans today? Like y'all better than us. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. Like personally, that's how I
They
felt.
gave me that impression too, because like people was trying to act like, the little speech I gave in the beginning of that was like I was trying to say that the whole black experience boils down to slavery and shit, but that ain't what I was saying at all. I was just saying to a white woman wearing black skin, calling herself black, that look, you can't fucking just wear the costume and call yourself, you know what I'm saying, and think you can like call yourself black, you know what I'm saying, because you're not, because how you gonna do that without going through any other struggle that our ancestors went through, you know what I'm saying? I was speaking not as an African, but as an African American. I was speaking from my experience.
Exactly.
And I even said before I said any of that, I said me and Vince as African Americans, and then I said blah blah blah. But they was like, oh, African Americans think they this, they think they that, they think they better than us. But nah, man, I was just speaking from.
And it's crazy because there's a lot of Africans. I don't know if y'all know, there's a lot of Africans out here in Germany. All like, at the barbershop and all that. Like,
I would say majority of black people out here are Africans. Maybe.
Exactly. And they're always coming up to, like, when I go in the barbershop, get my hair cut, like, by Malam and shit like that, like, niggas be, like, telling us, like, in Africa, like, we're welcomed and shit like that. And I know Ghana was giving, like, free citizenship to African Americans at a time because they wanted us to come, like, back, I guess.
Yeah.
But bro, but I was kind of shocked when I seen them shits. I was like, I always thought like Africans like fuck with us, but these Africans seem like they ain't fuck with us.
I think for the most part they fuck with us, cause I've been to Africa and they do
embrace
you with open arms and shit when you come over there for the most part. But in comment sections you usually get the worst of whatever society. You know what I'm saying?
What you do when you see like you got so many big fan, but big follower base. Like, what you do when you see your comments and all that?
Honestly, I like them all. I can't get caught up in the hype of what they got going in the comments because they want me to make them famous.
Yeah, true.
That's all it is. They want you to respond. They want you to make them famous, then comment back, and now you having social media beef and arguing. I can't do that. Like, I'm gonna post what I post. You either gonna like me, love me, or hate me. Pick one, stick with it. I'm gonna keep
either way, it's engagement, motherfucker.
All right,
that's what it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
But going back to that topic, she got identity crisis.
Definitely.
Let me take my shades off. Hey, please forgive me, girl. But on the whole white and black thing, a lot of white people have made up sports just to have adrenaline rush in the world, right? So you ever heard of volcano surfing?
What? Volcano surfing?
Man, there's people who go out in volcanoes, you heard me, and they surf on volcanoes. Yeah.
Like the sides of volcanoes.
We gotta pull that shit up, nigga.
Right.
I be learning something new every time on this fucking podcast. I swear.
Look at the world and how it's going, right? Look at what people are doing and putting themselves at risk. When you're a black man in America, when you step outside of your door, it's automatically adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she's really fucked up in the head because if she was on that side of the fence, she would never want to be black.
Exactly.
But it's an adrenaline rush. You heard me? She's doing stuff to put herself out there because she wants the attention, but she don't understand that attention that she getting is not good attention. Because if she take her ass back to back to United States, I promise you, how do I go back white? I cannot do this.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Nah, that's a fact.
Especially
for
depending
real.
on where she moved to the States. And
I
shit
feel like that's
that.
what we was trying to touch, trying to like explain to her in a dumbed down way, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But that's what was bothering me the most about her situation. Cause you saw me, I was disagreeing. I'm like, yo, son, how can you, she gotta be like delusional. Like, you feel me? Like, how can you think that changing the color of your skin really makes you black? Like, I just never understood that. I couldn't get to it. Like, she would go to the States, it would be over.
Obviously, all cylinders are not firing up there and shit. And I don't want to talk too bad about the woman because she did come on the show, you know what I'm saying? She did, bless us with her appearance and shit like that. But the facts are the facts, you know what I'm saying? It's obviously something not right in that situation, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to bring her on the show, you know what I'm saying, to highlight it because it's another guy that just came out because her situation is like 4 years old when she like appeared on Maury and shit. Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's other people coming out now claiming they can like change their race and shit. It's a white dude from Britain. He wants people to like refer to him as a Korean now. Like he got like he got like 100,000 a large sum of money in surgeries. Like I'm talking about like cheek implants, like rhinoplasties, fucking he got his whole face like reorganized to fit the Korean aesthetic and shit. He got his eyes like closed in a little bit more like Asian like. He got like pink hair now. And he wanted to be Korean because he discovered K-pop music. And he fell in love with one of the K-pop dudes. His name is Jimin or something. And his pronouns are like Jimin Korean him or some shit like that. Like he wants to identify as his idol, you know what I'm saying? So he done changed his face to try to look like him, and he done interviews talking about he Korean now. He don't want to be considered as British no more and shit like that.
That's crazy.
Fuck, nigga. This world going crazy, nigga.
Yeah, I don't understand that one. I never want to be somebody else. Like, You know, I love.
That's what I'm saying.
I love my black skin.
That's what I told Martina. Like, I look at myself in the mirror and I would never change nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? Because this me. You know what I'm saying? I grew up and put a lot of years of development into the person that I am, and I feel like I feel sorry for people
I feel like that. Me too.
who got this dysphoria and want to like completely overhaul and mutilate their bodies.
But I respect it because I feel like you should also do whatever you got to do to make you happy. Because I'm happy with myself too. Like, you feel me?
But what about therapy though? Like, what about? It's got to be another way other than getting all them surgeries and shit, man. I kind of fought the doctors and shit that's done developed all these techniques to fucking modify people's appearance and shit too. Because if the avenue wasn't there to fucking do all this shit, it wouldn't be so. We wouldn't be going off the deep end right now.
They
you know
probably do, nigga. But you know, that shit, the world revolve around money, nigga. They gonna pay for that surgery. Nigga, why? It's like with medicines and shit, nigga. I'm sure they got all types of medicine, cures and shit. But at the same time, like,
Gotta have the money for that.
yeah, you feel me? And they just trying to get niggas to, you know,
Yeah,
that's
they're
how the
trying to
world-
get niggas to spend that bread.
spend that bread, man.
I honestly don't understand it, you hear me? When it comes to everybody changing their appearance, I think social media got a lot to do with that.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody look on social media, and when you look at rap videos, right? Everybody got big ass, big titties, big lips, you hear me? Slim dick. So what do people try to do? To image that because that's what they think we want.
Yeah, that's what's cool.
We it look good in pictures, man, but fake titties don't feel good at all. I'm talking, man.
They don't feel good at all.
Fuck no, them the hard ass things. What am I gonna do with that?
I mean, some I can't lie. Like they can feel good depending on what type of surgery you got and how long they've been in. Because if they've been in a while, like they pretty much feel like the real deal. But these chicks be getting like these. They be going to, you know what I'm saying? A chick will have a legitimate doctor wherever she lives in America or whatever that costs like, let's say 20 grand for a legitimate boob job and shit like that. But same bitch will try to save money because she ain't got no money probably. Fly to fucking Turkey or Colombia or something, get the boob job for the 5 racks, and she got rocks on her chest. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't understand it. Like, man, love yourself. For y'all that are watching, love yourself.
Exactly.
Stop trying to be something that you not.
But if you do that, you know, to each his own. We ain't trying to shame nobody.
Yeah, we ain't trying to shame nobody. And I also think what's important too, like, if you do that, you gotta know your limits, bro. You gotta have a limit. Like, when am I gonna be satisfied? You know what I mean? Because some of these women will go out there and get so much shit done, and I get it. Like, you're not happy. It's there, it's available. I'm like, whatever, fuck it. You want to do it. But like, it gotta be some type of limitation. Like, you gotta chill. Like, that's just how I feel.
Chill. And it's like, and you gotta keep in mind, like, okay, you feel a certain way, you depressed, whatever about your appearance. You feel like you need to meet society's standard of beauty or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get that surgery, and if it goes well, cause you fucking going under anesthesia and
It's a risk.
and fucking letting these people cut you up and trusting them with your fucking life just to look a certain way, which is wild in itself. And if it turns out the way you want, it's gonna look a certain way for a little while, but beauty fades.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just like you're gonna get old, and whatever you changed, especially these chicks now, because they be getting surgeries young, be blowing their lips up young, and then when they get like 30, 40, that shit look wild,
Bro,
as
like,
fuck.
I ain't trying to listen. Look, I ain't trying to talk bad, but, you know, I ain't trying to talk bad about Martina, but I kind of saw it with her.
Bro.
Like, I seen the videos from her past, right? I mean, you could tell, like, okay, she got the surgery, it was fresh, but like now, bro,
Over the
it's like her
years?
cheekbone, it's like, I don't know, gang, like, yeah, she was looking.
Yeah, man, I don't want to talk bad about it.
Yeah, I'm not
but
talking bad, but like,
it looked like she ain't got a touch up in a while, especially like her lips were kind of like deflated and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And then she was talking about, I'm dizzy. Woo. I was like, yo, blood, like, look, so I'm like, yo, Oh,
Yeah, she
good.
was. Yeah, I was like,
okay.
you need some water or something. I mean, I think it was them injections because the shit was experimental. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never heard nobody else getting these. Well, I heard of one other chick that I asked to come on the pod too. She from UK, but shit experimental is illegal in America to even fucking do research on this drug that she got to turn her fucking melanin on in her skin and shit. They said that shit caused cancer. And it looked like the shit was deteriorating, shawty, man.
She said she just tried it. It was something new development.
Yeah, it was a new shit.
And
it was experimental.
look, I don't shame the girls that go out there and get like, fuck it, go get the surgery, whatever. But like on her case, like how can you? It's already a risk to get any surgery.
Yeah.
But then how do you just be like, they come to you, oh, we got this new shit, you know, you put it in your head, you know, blah, 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 not even get tested and just be like, be so determined because you want to change your body that bad just to take that major risk. Nigga, I just don't get that.
They don't know themselves.
That shit crazy,
they
bro.
don't know
I could never.
They got the fantasies, like Martina said. She was like, it's the fantasies.
Yeah. That shit is OD.
Oh, man, that shit was wild,
But
man.
I respect her. Listen, man, I respect anybody who, I'm doing me. You heard, like.
I mean, you
it
got to
is what
respect it
is.
because she took a huge risk, but at the same time, I don't respect it. I
Can't respect it.
I don't
I'm
respect
sorry.
it.
I cannot respect
I respect her as a human being.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but not for her the decision she's made to do that stuff.
I just don't respect when it comes down to the whole black shit. But if you want to change your color, like, I don't know, nigga. You in Germany,
like she is not black. She is some other thing. Like she not white no more, and she not black. She in the middle. You know what I'm saying? She in race purgatory and shit.
You know how they got on the little transcripts you be signing at your little job and shit when you fill out the application.
Yeah,
That bitch say African American, you white, she is other.
that's what she is. She other. But I asked her.
Yeah, she said she
I
is
asked
black.
her
Though.
what you put on the paperwork. She was like, I put black.
She dead said it like that.
I was like, wow.
I be looking at it like, and what you gonna want out of life? You know what I'm saying? Especially when you get older, you know, people want to settle down, have children and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She said she gonna have a black baby too.
Man, by who?
That's what she said. The doctor told her she gonna have a black baby, bro.
Man, who bought to sling dick in that bitch and come all in her? Please tell
Her
me.
husband was here.
Oh, she married.
She married.
Hey,
But he got the shots too. But he just didn't get as black as her.
Yet.
hey.
Yeah, the son. I'm trying to tell you, it was a fucked up situation we was in.
And he was off camera. I want to tell her all their business because.
nah, fuck it.
But Buddy
fuck
was
it.
like, he was over there shaking his head like, don't talk about that. Don't talk about OnlyFans, shit like that. You know what I'm
We
saying?
asked her about her OnlyFans.
I think he's behind all that shit. He been pushing her to do all that shit.
I was catching for the audience. Yeah, I was definitely catching a vibe. Like, I'm over here looking, I'm right here, and I'm looking. He's like, I'm like, yo, like.
Yeah, I couldn't really see him. He was on my side.
It was like she was talking, and then he would look, and she'll be like, right.
Yeah.
I was peeping that shit, nigga. I was peeping that shit.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is, y'all need help.
Yeah, bro, shit crazy, man.
That shit crazy, man. But
And she said nigga. She was like,
and she said nigga, and they banned the fucking sound on fucking TikTok when I posted that shit.
So I have a question. Y'all allowed her to say that?
I mean,
What we was supposed to do? Slap the bitch in there?
Hold on a second. Look, for the record, I tried to grab the bitch wig. I tried to yank the room. I tried to yank that shit, nigga.
She caught that nigga hand though, like bloop.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the first black woman shit you done did since you been in here.
I did try to pull her head, like try to tug on it a little bit, because that shit was sitting perfect. Like,
Nah, but I asked her about it. I was like, have you ever said the N-word? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, yeah.
I say nigga. Yeah.
I was like, we was like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Man, cut the mic. Cut the mic. The podcast is over for the day.
And she was like, yes, people called. I think she was trying to say people have called her nigga before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Probably
saying?
get aroused by shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You guys.
She's probably like, oh my God, they call me a nigga.
But people do got them weird fetishes. Like
Yeah.
that might be one of their fetishes.
That might be one of they might be role playing.
I'm talking.
But
mean
you know,
role playing,
here's a real question though. I wonder if like look, I wonder if some white people that's like this, if it was like that, like back in the day was hanging niggas. Like, you feel me?
What you mean?
You know, like in the States, like, you know, imagine like I'm talking like back then when it like Ku Klux Klan was hanging niggas. I wonder if it was like a white person that was like, I want to be black during that time period. Because it's like you said, social media changes.
I doubt it very seriously.
That's my point. Social media changes, like, you know, what people want, their fetishes and stuff like that. So I wonder, because she was trying to claim that that's something that she had when she was a kid, and she
From
always
8 years old.
You know, she felt like that, but I don't believe that shit.
No.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So, because she was trying to make it seem like it was like a genetic thing type shit. I felt like she was born like that.
I don't feel like she was trying to say that. I feel like she was trying to say that, because remember, I told her, I like bigged her up for admitting that she saw some shit and wanted to be it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, she saw Pamela Anderson on Baywatch and shit, and that's why she got the titties.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And then she was like, she was always watching like African safari shows on TV and shit.
She lying. Man, she lying. I understand this, right? Understand this. She did that for attention. Her and her man made a plot, and the plot went through. You heard me? They now famous. Yeah. She changed her skin color because she knows it's gonna get her views. She got them big ass titties because she knows it's gonna get her views.
Big ass titties.
That's it.
Yeah.
Think about it, man. Look, all these females with real titties, right? They got triple D, FEs, right? They want to get a breast reduction because it hurt their back so bad.
Exactly.
You got that for attention.
Yeah, that is a fact, though.
You got that for attention.
But I asked her, I was like, do you got like back problems and shit because of them big ass titties?
I swear she do. She can't ride dick nothing, you heard me?
But bro, she told me, she was like, no, because I do exercises. She was like, she trained her back before she got the titties in preparation for the titties.
Her back was looking Aki though.
Bro, she got
her back was looking Aki though.
She had the hump, man. She was walking with the hump in her back, man, because them titties been weighing her down for like 6 years.
Man.
She got what she said, she had like 650 cc's of like silicone or some shit, and she wanted 20,000.
That shit crazy to me, bro. Like,
man, she did that for attention. That was it. That's the moral of the story. She did it for attention.
Of course she did, man. You don't do stuff like that.
I'm telling you, on their OnlyFans, they out there role playing and shit. My boy got a whole fucked up ass little white shirt on, some shorts, washing dishes. She be in the back of that bitch. Johnny, bring your nigger ass here right now. He get in there.
Yeah.
They got the whips and the chains.
Yeah, so
the nooses.
So they just doing. You think they doing this shit really for the bag and shit?
I know they doing it for the bag.
Yeah, that do seem like the bag. Because remember I asked her that, I was like, "Is it for attention?" She was like,
"No."
Man, she want to be seen. She was not happy with herself, so she changed herself so she could be seen. She want to be noticed.
Mm-hmm. She was
the
like,
same reason that everybody else go ahead and get these surgeries. They want to be noticed.
Yeah.
It's no other reason for the shit. That's why, like, it's so cap, as they say, when a chick be like, I did this for me, because that don't make no sense. Shawty, like, this your appearance we talking about. This is what other people see. You only see that in the morning when you're looking in the mirror, unless you're a motherfucker that fucking look at yourself in your phone all goddamn day or some shit. Like, you doing that because you want a certain attention.
I still disagree with that.
Okay, why?
Still to this day, we talked about this already. I disagree with that.
To a certain extent, though.
To an extent, like, if you're old, like what Martina Big did, that's attention.
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
the
extreme shit.
Nah, yeah, the extreme ones, yes, that's for attention. But there are women out there who maybe have, you know what I'm saying, have problems with their appearance, whatever it is, but they got the shit out there. It's available to them to do certain things, either reduce, like you said. There's people that want to go out there and reduce their boob size, you know what I'm saying? There's girls that don't got no boobs or whatever, and they want bigger ones. I don't think it's for all attention from the man, you feel me? I think it is about them trying to, you know, find themselves in a sense. It's just available now. They get like,
it ain't got to be attention from a man. It could be like attention from admiration from other women too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they just want to be noticed. That's it.
I mean,
like, you got to think, you got a female, she go to the club every weekend. Don't nobody talk to her. But everybody else talking, all the big booty bitches, big titty bitches. In her mind, that makes her insecure.
Like, damn, I ain't got no butt.
Right. She try to make herself seen in the club, so she go to the bar and she try to get next to every dude that's buying drinks and shit. Like, I wonder if he gonna buy me a drink. Here this go fine ass little big booty, big titty bitch walk up buying her a drink. So she go home with that on her mind.
Yep.
So what she go do? Man, let me research and see how much this is. I'm gonna take a loan out for this. I'm gonna put this on the credit card. And
try to get this Brazilian butt lift, or go get some motherfucking tire fluid injected in their butt.
Yeah.
and then but it's crazy though, right? Because after they do it and they get the attention, right? Then they hate themselves because then they start attracting men. And what they want to do, just fuck. Now all men are hoes. But this is what you wanted.
Exactly.
I thought about it like that. I ain't never thought about it like that.
Exactly. That's a point right
That's
there.
a good point.
That's a quote right there. But that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do that as a woman, you know what I'm saying? You up in your sexual clout. You know what I'm saying? And men who looking for women for that, you know what I'm saying, and nothing else, that's who you attracting with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful of that too.
What would you say about the women who do it when they married and in a relationship, long-term relationship though?
She fucking garnering that attention too when she get that shit done.
You gotta think, right?
Her and him gotta be aware of that.
Hey, but you gotta think. If I'm married to a female and she go out and change her appearance, I'm not giving her what she need.
You think so?
If you giving your woman what she need, that attention, the love, the admiration, the respect, everything that a woman needs in life, man, I promise you, she would not change her body because you appreciating it.
Nah, but I've heard people that I know some people that who really, you know, they appreciate they girl, they wife or something like that, and they still go out there and they do that. They still go out there and do that surgery.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
So they lying.
They lying. I'm telling you right now, if I swear I miss being married. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But when you married to somebody and you love that person, you're not gonna sit around and be like, you need to change this about yourself. No. You're gonna love that person. You're gonna respect that person. You heard me? That is your queen. You're gonna put her on higher regards and everything. I would never ever belittle my woman, you heard me, and make her feel like she needs to go get this done.
But it don't have to be the dude suggesting it though. It could just be in her head. You know what I'm saying?
Some people, like I said, this is niggas out there that be doing everything right. Yo, you look good, you beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Take care of the kids, take out the chat, whatever they got to do. But some women out there, like, because I seen this documentary was like some woman that was like, telling women her process and how to love your body and shit like that and blah, blah, blah. I watched it with my wife and shit. And like the shit, she was explaining that she felt like her husband was supportive and everything, but something about her, she just wasn't happy with it. You feel me? She wasn't happy about her body. But I mean, I get from what y'all are saying, like it could be, everything you saying, but I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't know. This is shit that we gotta get a woman on here, and I'm talking about maybe different age groups and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it changes like as you get older. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Especially if we, you know what I'm saying, this generation. I mean, like the generation before us and shit, like the new generation coming up, they views and values definitely different from like a 30-year-old, 35-year-old chick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some chick that's done, you know what I'm saying, paid her dues out here, went through things out here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get a little wiser with age, not just women, but men too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a lot wiser than now at 36 than I was, you know what I'm saying, in my 20s and shit.
That's the thing too about with the women and stuff. It's not always in this situation. It's not always like just about the men's. I mean, you gotta think in society. There's women let's say you're hiring two people. Who you gonna pick? You gonna pick the person over their education and stuff like that, or you gonna pick the pretty girl that has the same education and stuff like that? You're probably gonna pick the pretty girl, and that's a lot of it. It's like opportunities too. They miss out on opportunities just because they might not look the part or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, pretty privilege is a real thing, and it's probably, or I should say, beauty privilege. Like beautiful people on this planet are the most privileged people. You know what I'm saying? They get the most. They get the most free shit, especially beautiful women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can definitely agree to that. I heard Andrew Tate. Big shout out to Andrew Tate. But I heard him say like, life is like a chessboard, right? You know what I'm saying? If you go to Dubai, you go somewhere like in these big countries and shit like that where they got yachts and millionaires and billionaires, What does it take for that woman to get on that boat? Just for her to show up in a nice little skin tight dress, have some fake titties, fake ass, and a beautiful face. What does it take the man to get on that boat? He got to know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody with a pocket full of money.
Hell yeah. Or be the motherfucker with the pocket full of money.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But the chick just got to be bad.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that's it. She on there living it up.
Yeah, that's a beautiful privilege, as you say.
Yep, and I feel like some women may experience that. I mean, even look at the whole, what we talked about that one time, like with the, with what Stephen Curry's wife and shit like that, and shit that she said, and about insecurity. I think it comes from different. She was wilding though, but
she was wilding.
But it comes from maybe from like something like that,
But she pretty though.
Yeah,
she's just overshadowed by Steph's success, and she's jealous of that shit, and jealous of women throwing themselves at her. She had the audacity to say that she wish more men would holler at her. I wish my wife would, man.
That shit would have had me hot.
I mean, not saying that I would like do anything violent or anything like that, but I'm just saying like
I'm bugging.
I
nigga.
wish if I was in Steph's situation, I would have considered like divorce or some shit. That's some wild shit to say on Jada on the devil's platform, Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, she shouldn't have said it like that. But I don't know. I'm different from a lot of people. I like when people look at my woman. But
would you want your woman to state that she's
negative?
That's what I'm saying.
Not on no camera. Like we can talk about that offline. You know what I'm saying? But we out. If I got a girlfriend or wife, whatever the case may be, we out in the street. If I know that my woman look good and all these men are looking at her and stuff, I will purposely walk away from my woman and just wait for somebody to walk up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that too. Like when I go to the club and shit like that, I don't mind. But like some niggas be ODing. Some niggas be OD. Like you gotta still be careful. Some niggas be ODing. Some niggas, come on now. You can't say in this. That's what I'm talking about the state. Some niggas OD though. Like especially, let's say in New York, niggas will grab your shorty like niggas,
grab her ass or some shit, or just snatch her up real quick.
We ain't talking about like in the club, nigga grab her ass. Like nigga in the city, niggas is ruthless, nigga.
Really,
niggas do not care, bro. Like niggas. So you gotta be on.
So you gotta guard your chick.
You gotta be on some type of time. You feel me? Like,
and
that's just what it is. So of course, I don't care if a nigga like look and turn around and maybe walk. That shit don't bother me and shit like that. But
I love that shit.
Some niggas, yeah, some niggas.
But what do you do in those situations though? Like you say, you sit back and wait for somebody to holler. Like at the point where a dude really approach her, what do you do?
So I give it about 10 to 15 seconds.
Okay.
And I let him get this, whatever he gonna say out, and then I walk up behind her and I kiss on her neck and grab her ass. Be like, babe, I'm really finna take you to the car and I'm gonna eat your pussy. And I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna say, so, in these last 10 to 15 seconds, if you did not get her number, I'm sorry, you are not the one. But I'm about to go punish my woman right quick.
That's fire though. That's fire though.
You gotta think, man. A lot of women, they love toxicity. I'm a toxic person. A woman will love that because she like, ooh, we about to play this game right quick.
It's exciting for them.
It's adrenaline.
I feel like young women are into that shit though, right?
And older women into it too.
Yeah.
The toxic shit.
Don't know. She gotta understand, right? Don't know woman in this day and age wants 100% good person.
Of course not.
What?
She wants you to be toxic. A woman wants you to be able to put her in her place when she needs to be. Right?
Okay, but is that toxic though?
but sometimes it's about
it could be toxic though. It could be.
Okay.
Man, so look, I'm gonna be real honest. You say you married, correct?
Yeah, I'm married.
You married as well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
All right, so look, every woman has a fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear a woman's fantasy, it's gonna tell you her mental on what she's thinking about when she fantasizing. And most of the time it's toxic. I done done some toxic shit. I'm talking about Shawty was driving. I done pulled up beside her because she told me her fantasy, and I feel like as a man, I gotta fulfill your fantasy.
Okay.
I done put a pistol in her mouth and everything and act like I was robbing her. That's what she wanted.
That was her fantasy?
What the fuck?
What kind of chicks you fucking with out here, bro?
Like real shit. Like, man, when you hear about somebody, I'm not gonna say this person's name, but I was in a very committed relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and her fantasy was she wanted a rape scene and me put a knife on her neck and cut her back up.
What?
Yo, these bitches out here be wild.
Man, look,
Bro.
Wait a minute. Whoa. I was just for some reason it popped in my mind. I was gonna say like some chicks like have like rape fantasies and shit. They want you to.
Because it's adrenaline. They love that shit. And did I do it? Damn right.
So you held a knife to her neck and cut her back up.
Man, yes.
and she was just loving this shit.
Right here, right, man. Look,
Yo, my son is really about that shit, nigga.
man, I swear to God, if she was sitting right here, she'd be like, "Yeah, he did it to me. He's the only man who did it to me. He's the only man who could satisfy me the way he did."
So you asked her what her fantasy was?
Yes, if I'm with a woman, I want to know what your fantasy is.
I'm about to ask my shorty what her fantasy is.
I'm low key over here thinking like, damn, why I ain't never asked my girl?
I feel like men got too much pride because as men, we think that we pleasuring our woman, but we don't ask those questions that need to be asked, right? When you meet a woman, right?
I mean, I'm pleasuring my girl,
Yeah,
though.
nah,
You know, let's not get that twisted.
Definitely slacking shit right, nigga.
So what I say is, right, you could be pleasuring her, right, but you could always be doing better. So I'm a man of I love constructive criticism.
Okay.
Right. So I ask my woman, like, is there anything I can do better? Sexually, mentally, physically, like anything. When it comes to sex, and if you can take constructive criticism and you have that open relationship with your woman, she'll tell you, well, baby, look, I'd rather you do this than that. And you'll be like, damn, I thought you was really loving that. Okay. But you got to understand, a person changes every day. So the things they like, the things that they change every day. So we can't, as men, we can't act like we know our woman like the back of our hand, because we don't. People change every day.
Constantly changing.
You got to learn them every day.
That's
so you got to ask them questions. So I'm with a woman, man, once a month, baby, is there anything I could do better? Is there anything that you like to try? Because think about it, right? How many men really feel comfortable using toys on their woman?
I be ODing, nigga. You see my Instagram. See, that's the thing with me when it comes to
I don't do the toys.
Look, when it comes to me, look. I don't even care me saying that shit right now, because I done posted on Instagram and shit, like when I be posting the box and all that shit, all these things. So it's kind of like, for me, I feel like I had that connection with I'm very open with my girl. I could talk to my girl about a lot of shit. You feel me? Like, and I ain't scared to even say no shit like that. So I don't know, but other than that, I be ODing, nigga. Yeah. I'm telling you, I be ODing.
Okay, so let me ask you, right? Why don't you use toys with your woman?
Cause like I said, I satisfy her. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not finna give
the right thing there. Off with the rope.
I don't know. Like I feel like if I gotta use a toy on my chick, I'm not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? If she want a toy, and if I'm not satisfying her enough, and I need to bring in, you know what I'm saying, the B squad, or you know, if I gotta bring in help, then I'm whack in the bed. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta.
I think that's an insecurity thing, though.
Nah,
so I
bro.
think you got too much pride. I think that's
Maybe so,
Yeah,
but ain't
pride.
no toys coming in the bedroom over here.
But see, you gotta understand, right? It's not that toy is replacing you. You may be doing a great job, but always remember you could do better. Right?
Yeah, I can do better. Not fucking iRobot over here.
But you gotta think though, right? Man, they got vibrators, man, all types of different shit, right? Man, they got shit that toys can do that your dick can't do. Right?
Exactly.
So think about it. Think about the level.
I'm not trying to be obsolete. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to have Terminator and Cyberdyne come over here.
That's that pride.
Take over my.
I feel you on that.
Take over my bedroom and shit.
I feel sad.
But you gotta understand, right? You with your woman. So when I put that vibrator to my woman, right, and I'm dicking her down, eating her booty, sucking on her toes, and all that nasty shit.
Eating the booty, okay.
Yes, right? Man, my woman is gonna respect me more because she like, okay, he's here for me. He's doing this for me. Think about this, right? A woman is an incubator. She multiplies everything, right? You give a woman a house, she give you a home. Groceries, she give you a meal, right? You give her frustration, she'll turn around and give you hell. You give your woman a sentence right now, she'll give you a paragraph. When you give her sperm, she ain't gonna give you a sperm back. What she gonna do? Multiply, give you a baby. So imagine if you satisfy her like
Never heard it put like that before.
Think about it. Imagine if you satisfied her like you supposed to. Think about what she gonna do to you. Because in her mind, she like, oh, he just did some crazy shit to me. I'm about to be the best porn star. I'm gonna tie myself up to the motherfucking ceiling and twirl on this and do this.
Yeah, nigga. And the crazy thing,
But that can happen without toys, though.
Nah, the crazy thing is though too, you gonna appreciate that shit too. You gonna appreciate that shit.
Nah, I'm gonna feel like a fucking. Honestly, I'm gonna feel like a fucking failure in the bedroom because I had to bring extra. Extra help,
bro. It's not like that though. Like I don't know. I ain't gonna listen, bro.
I see what y'all saying, but look, to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I be tired all.
I'll bring some ties and rope. Sorry, baby. I don't mean to bring our sex light up in there. I do some things, you know, but the vibrators and all that shit, like I feel like we don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all I'm gonna say is,
look.
You may be doing great, but you could always do better.
Now I gotta say, hold on. I gotta say a big pause. I'm gonna say a big pause after this. Right?
Okay.
But I don't like the shits that go around your shit and go, you know what I'm saying, sit on top. That shit feel weird, bro.
What you mean?
It's like this. They got
just gloss over that.
It's like a look. It's like a shit. It's like a vibrator. Oh shit! Hold on. This shit cut off. Niggas can hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh shit! I can't hear myself. Hold on. I gotta hear myself. Bitch. I don't say no hot shit, nigga. Hold on. Damn. Shit's still out. You can hear me?
Yeah, we all hear you.
So look, it's like a vibrator that go around your shit.
Like
But
a ring or something.
It's like a ring, and it
ring.
yeah, it's like a dick.
So when you hit,
It's like
They
in a
get a
vibe,
little
it
zap.
disconnects a little bit and it goes, you know, it fits in there and it does. But that shit feels uncomfortable, nigga. That shit feel like that shit constricting my shit.
it's
nigga.
vibrating on your
Yeah,
on
because
your
it's like a pleasurable one for her and for the dude. I don't like shit like that. I don't like the ones that wrap around and shit. But I'll be fucking with the toys.
I didn't even know
that
that it existed, man. Like,
Man, I got a whole sex machine in my closet.
yeah, like
what you
niggas-
mean, sex machine?
Look, so it's just a machine. Right?
This nigga wild as fuck.
Hey, so I
But
mean,
I like, it's a good conversation though.
Yeah, everybody who knows, they know I got a plethora of toys, right?
A plethora.
Man, I got a whole suitcase full. But look, so it's a machine, right? And you put it on, and it come with 2 dildos, right? And they come with a remote control.
It's one of them things that be like
Okay, and that bitch
hammer,
it'll-
jackhammering
it'll
chicks.
rotate and everything.
That's it, good.
My real shit, it'll rotate and everything, right? And I'm a dominant, right? I love to be in control.
Yeah.
So if I'm with a woman and I'm comfortable with her, and that's actually my woman, I'll bring my toys out, right? I'll set it up. I'll tie her up, hog tie her, and then I'll put the spreader bar on her legs. I spread her legs and put a pillow at the lower of her back. And I'll make that machine go on, and I get to just twisting her shit. And while I'm doing it, I'm vibrating her pussy, and I'm
This
blindfolding
nigga
her.
hot.
This man-
But you gotta understand, right? So, as a man, right, we all know we've all been with women
Yeah.
who, you know, we had to turn the lights off to do what we had to do. We had to imagine it with somebody else.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
This gonna make you upset right here.
That's
because,
the
you know,
worst.
you got too much pride, but it's okay.
You gotta got the lights on.
Okay, what you got to say? What you gonna
Think
say?
about it, right? So I blindfold my woman because at the same time, the things that I'm doing to her, she may be thinking about, you know, an actress or somebody she really wanted to be with. Like in the back of her mind, she might not be thinking that this is me doing this to her, but that mind is stimulating everything that I'm doing to her body. Now she's squirting everywhere, and when it's done, everything is put away. She gonna look at me and she say, "Babe, I really love the fuck out you." I've never had a man.
That's a
who was there
fact.
for me.
It gets like look, this some shit, right? This some shit like when he.
But you can get that same
Nah,
reaction.
look, hold on, let me
with
talk.
just the pause. The dick. You
Nah,
don't need to go
look,
with
look.
the extreme with the toys and the mechanical jackhammers and shit.
Listen, but that's the thing too. Like that might be like for with your girl, you know, with your girl at the time and your preference. But I think also it's a like you said, like he said before, it's a fantasy. You gotta ask, like they gotta be open to that shit. Now you're not just gonna pull out
every
shit.
woman.
Yeah,
Every woman ain't gonna be down.
yeah.
When you bring
and I
out
don't think he meant that, but like
when you bring out the battle bot, some
meant what I
chick
said.
might run out the fucking room.
I meant what I said. Hey, look, and I say that only because I've been around the block, man, a million times.
Okay.
Every woman is curious, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if she's never had that before, and you introduce that to her, right? She, man, I've always wanted this, but no man ever wanted to do this to me. Then she meet a nigga like me, and she fall in love.
that's a fact.
But I
yo.
feel
This
like
nigga
any
speaking-
dude will do anything a woman asks. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they don't, bro. No, they
look.
don't.
I eat pussy. I suck toes. I eat booty. I spit
Niggas
in your
know
mouth,
that.
all
They
that.
got
The
And
toe.
a
I
lot of-
draw the line at the toes too. I'm
see,
not.
think about it,
I'm
right?
not sucking no toes, bro.
But look,
They walk around on them dogs
Nah,
all day.
but hold on. But think about this. Think about what you said, right? You said a man will do anything woman asks.
Yeah.
Yo, when you go home right now, your wife said, "Hey, baby, suck on my toes when you know, yay."
You ain't gonna say no.
I'm gonna be like, you okay, baby?
Nah,
what's going on?
yo, bro, like I'm like that too. I feel like if my wife would have asked me to do some shit, I'm with it, nigga, cause it's my wife, nigga. Like
yes.
that's the thing too. Like you know me, I ain't done said it, and you know what I'm saying? I
But
all that.
that's
nigga.
my wife, but
I don't
I
care.
know my wife. Like we've had these talks. Like she don't want me to suck her toes either, because
Yeah,
she
that's
wouldn't
what I'm saying.
even.
That's okay.
She
That's
wouldn't
her
even want me
limit.
to kiss her if I fucking put her toes in my mouth, because she know how nasty feet is. You know.
Okay, so can I ask you a question? I don't want to be in your personal business, but has your wife ever had her toes sucked before?
No.
Okay. So don't knock it until you try it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I was about to say, did you ever like? You feel me?
If
Just
my
try
wife,
it?
if my wife wanted me to suck her toes, I would consider sucking her toes.
Nah, but what you? Come
But
on
she
now, you
don't-
can't be corny with it. You can't be like, hey baby, you want me to suck your toes?
No, I'm
It's
saying
really
if
just-
she
I'm
would,
saying
that would be something she would have to approach me with. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not just finna volunteer for toe sucking out here.
Okay.
You know what I'm
So-
saying? But I'll eat the butt. I do everything. You know what I'm saying? But the toes is wild for me.
Okay, so I'll say this right. When it come to those activities, if I know a woman is as experienced as I am, right? So I'll introduce her to my lifestyle or whatever. If we really in a relationship, like this is my woman. Say, for instance, she ain't get her toes sucked, right? So as I'm doing all these things to her, I'm gonna put her legs in the air, right? While I'm fucking her, have that vibrate, I'm gonna put her toes in my mouth to see her reaction. She might, ooh, what?
Yeah, and then if she don't like that shit, then she gonna kick
If
you.
she
or
don't
some
like
shit.
it, she'll tell you she don't like it. But 9 times out of 10, she be like, damn, that feel good. I ain't had that. feeling
9
before.
times out of 10.
Like, yes, I'm telling you, do not knock it. till
Yo,
you try it.
some of these girls. Listen, the realest shit he said is that what you said. You was like, you don't think these girls like be thinking like they be thinking that shit, nigga. They do be thinking that shit.
I'm not disputing that chicks got some wild fantasies and shit, and I do agree that you should
So let
ask
me
your
ask you
woman
this.
what her fantasy is and shit like that.
Do you like big pause after this? But you have fantasies, right?
Of course, everybody got fantasies.
Have fantasies that you express to your wife though? I'm just asking. You my brother, so I can ask these questions.
If she was to ask, I would. But
But the same.
That is the thing.
It's
That's the
mutual
thing.
though. It's mutual though.
It's not mutual. It's a double standard, because a man, like most men's fantasies, it's like a threesome or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women would consider it disrespectful to even bring that up. You know what I'm saying? The type of women I mess around with. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't messing around with the BattleBot chicks out here. That buddy working with over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you finding these women at, bro.
I mean, they really everywhere. You really got to just be able to talk to your woman and come to that mutual understanding. Listen, this is a free zone. You know what I'm saying? Just tell me what you want, and we're gonna talk about it.
I don't know, bro.
The same thing about men fantasies, right? Like,
Yeah.
I done had plenty of threesomes, right? I don't like threesomes. I would never ask my woman for a threesome. If she tell me, baby, I want a threesome with another woman, I say, look, this the deal. Only thing she can do is suck my dick, but I'd rather watch y'all have fun. I'm in the back with a whistle and some popcorn.
This nigga is wild, son.
My nigga said with a whistle.
But I'm like that because a woman knows a woman, right? As men, we think we know how to eat.
I
pussy.
got a hell of a question for you now, bro. Just popped in my head.
That's fine. But yeah, so a woman knows a woman. So I would say probably 2020, I had to relearn how to eat pussy from a woman. Cause I dated a woman and I said, baby, what do I rank when it comes to eating you out? She said, you number 3. I said,
Jesus.
what? I said, what nigga? What?
The fuck was you doing out here? She ranked you a 3, bro?
Yeah, she said I'm number 3 on her list, right?
On the list,
Oh
okay.
yeah, I'm number 3 on the list, right? So I said, okay. So who was these other niggas? And she said, baby, they weren't niggas, they was females. But you got to understand, a woman knows a woman's body.
They got
So,
an unfair advantage,
man,
though.
when I tell you I picked up the phone quick, man, I called my homegirl and shit. I said, I need you to teach me how to eat pussy. I got to be number 1. She said, okay. And she retaught me how to eat pussy. And I went back to her. She said, okay, baby, now you number 2. I don't know what you didn't learn, but you number 2 now. I said, yeah.
So the scale was like not like, okay, I got you.
He ain't on no crazy like he trash at it. He just
I just had 2
That's crazy,
females
though.
above me. But, man, when it came to that, I was like, where do I rank? I need to know.
I mean, I don't want to say too much on this bitch, but I was
say-
taught by a female the right things to do too. Like, she told me I was doing something wrong and I corrected, and now, I would say I'm top tier at it too. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like-
I mean, you got to learn from.
a court.
Experience.
Yeah,
You know that-
He's trying to say, listen, bro. Well, I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like, I feel like this like shit that I can like learn. You feel me? More But at the same time, like I'm open with my wife. I can ask my wife these things. You feel me? Like with no like nothing like weirdness and nothing. Yeah, but there's a lot of niggas out there that's like that, and those be the I'm not saying all the reasons, but some women really be like leaving a man and cheating and shit because of shit like that. Like sex is very important. Like
sex is very important. Very important. But my question, before I forget that shit, so you saying you ask your chick if you in a committed relationship, you ask her what a fantasy is.
Yes.
And you feel like it's your duty to fulfill that.
Yes.
No matter what the fantasy is.
As long as it ain't no gay shit.
Okay, so what if her fantasy is some cuckold shit for you to watch her get fucked by another man? You fulfilling that fantasy?
So I've never
on some Will Smith shit.
So I've never came. This nigga said on Will Smith. We going there with it. So I've never came across a woman who had that fantasy. I have come across a woman who said she wanted to have a gangbang.
Okay.
Right? Like 10, 12 niggas. She said she liked watching that shit.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? On
Where are you finding these women?
But she also told me, she said I would never do it because I'm too scared and I got too much pride. She said, but that's stuff that I do like to watch on porn. I have dealt with a woman who she wanted a threesome with 2 dudes, right? And
that's not a threesome though. That's a train.
Yeah, she wanted that train run on her. But I told her, I said, look, babe, if I do this for you, because I said I've done them before, but I'm not gonna do it with a random nigga. I'm gonna do it with one of my boys.
One of your boys.
One of my day ones. But I told her straight out, I said, look, babe, we gonna pleasure you. We gonna make you feel like you're the best woman in the world. But after this, I'll never talk to you again.
That's what I'm saying. I was just about to say, was this your lady?
So no, we didn't date. We were talking for a little while. But I told her, I said, look, if I do this, we'll never be anything.
Yeah.
And she said, okay, I respect it.
But she still wanted to do it.
No, not at
all. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But when it come to shit like that, hey, because at the end of the day, I want you around my people. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. So you having that fantasy, we can do it, but this will never be anything that you think it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to if you bringing the bros.
Exactly. She for the homies. Like you can't settle down with her, cause your boy always gonna be looking at you like, you remember that time?
Yeah.
But yeah, I always say to anybody, man, ask your woman what her fantasy is.
Yeah,
it'll surprise you, but you gotta take your pride out of the situation when you ask, because it might be some wild shit. And like,
I'm about to ask.
I think it's a dangerous question, man. Because what if it is some wild ass shit?
I'm about to send wifey a text message right now.
Doesn't mean that she's done it. It's a fantasy. Like.
What if it changed your view of her or some shit like that?
If that's one of you love her, anything that's going through her mind, you're gonna respect it. She being honest with you.
But like you say, if that was her fantasy, you would tell her that you can't fuck with her no more. So you putting. It's a little risky.
But if we fulfill it, I wouldn't fuck with her no more. But because she told me that, I didn't look at her differently, right? That's her fantasy.
I just asked. I just texted her.
You just asked what the fantasy was?
Yeah.
Damn. But on that note, we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna smoke a cigarette real quick, and we're gonna get into some more topics. But I feel like this was a good ass conversation so far.
Is late,
this nigga wild as fuck.
He's open and honest, nigga.
Gotta be.
Yeah. All right, we back from the break, man. We had to take a little break after the knowledge my boy just spit on the pod, man. The quote, it definitely some quotables in what you just said.
Sure, he was dropping jewels for real.
Yeah. But we're gonna switch gears real quick. Some dude got into a fight in the airport. Is he like a celebrity, a basketball player or some shit?
I think he was a basketball player. Yeah, for sure.
So Buddy smacked him first. Buddy smacked him first, so
he's still going to jail.
Okay, damn. Shocking video capturing the moment a passionate United Airlines employee squared off at New York airport has gone viral on Twitter. But who was the dude though?
I don't know who he was, but
no, he known now.
Yeah, he known now.
Definitely got a lawsuit coming to him.
Damn.
So you think regardless, if he didn't even throw the first punch, he going to jail?
Yeah, because I feel like it's another camera angle somewhere. So that's all we see. We don't know what transpired to that.
Yeah, true that. Look like they was already squared up when the video started.
Yeah, he probably said some hot shit, but it's still in the Lord's eyes though. you know, they probably like who hit first if they got that.
Yeah, if that's the only video.
If that's the only video.
Yeah.
That nigga probably smacked that nigga first.
They probably did. They probably where they squared up.
And my boy was upset with that one.
Yeah, but he got.
But dude tried to square up with him though. He tried to eat some of them and shit.
Yeah, he was like this, rocking and shit.
No, he just stood up to him like he tried to eat a few, and then next thing you know, he was on the ground. Goddamn.
Hell yeah.
My boy thought he was Billy Badass. He ran with Billy Badass.
Cause I thought like when I
Kimbo
first
Slice or something.
when I first saw the video, like I thought, oh, this nigga, the bigger nigga about because he was kind of skinny.
Yeah.
That nigga hit that nigga with the boop boop. That nigga rolled. So soon as I saw that nigga roll back, that nigga was going up the where they put the luggage.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. And then his shit, it like the rest of the video, his eyes and shit is leaking. You ain't see that shit?
No, I ain't see the rest
It's
of the
mad
video.
blood and shit. Like they could really put that nigga down.
Yeah, man.
I promise you.
You can't just fucking offer up your face for a motherfucker to punch you and shit, trying to be bad and shit. Cause like a nigga hit you like in the right spot. All it take is one. You out. You dead.
Hey, but I promise you, he gonna do his job next time. Hey,
I heard they fired the nigga.
Yeah, he probably fired him.
Any job he getting on, he like, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna stack these carts where they supposed to be. I'm gonna mind my business.
Yeah, niggas be trying to be hot and shit.
Yeah, he ain't gonna stand up to nobody else and shit.
You don't be feeling like that out here in Germany where niggas just be saying shit to you like, pick up the trash. I be thinking like, if we was in
Pick up the trash. Don't nobody be saying.
I'm saying shit like, nigga, I'm talking about when you like litter or something. You know, you got the.
Oh yeah. What be killing me?
This is Germany.
What be killing me? I mean, like as a house owner out here and shit, like in the wintertime, like by law, I'm supposed to wake my ass up at 6 o'clock in the morning and shovel the snow like all around like the sidewalk of my house and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's OD.
Is it really a law?
It's really a law. Like if you own property and land, like when it snow, it's the house owner's, the man of the house responsibility to fucking go out and fucking shovel the fucking snow on the sidewalk.
Going back to the States.
We moved to this house. My girl told me that. I was like, I'm supposed to do that shit. I can't just choose to do it. She was like, no, you have to, or the neighbors will call the police. I'm like, what?
That shit crazy. In the States, niggas so be up here. Niggas can't even get out their driveway. Like, yo, hey, like niggas be wild. That's crazy,
I ain't
nah.
never heard of that before though. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's the same with the leaves in the fall. Like when the leaves and shit fall on the sidewalk, you supposed to like rake them up.
Nigga, I heard if you say like curse and shit like that, niggas can give you a ticket.
Yeah, you can get fined. And they got like different values on the curse words. Like fuck is like $300. Like
What?
like asshole is like 700. I don't got all the stats. I can look them up though, but it's like price values. If somebody like, if you in traffic and you flick somebody else, that's like $2,000 or some shit.
But how do they prove that shit?
You supposed to have like a witness. If you got a witness that'll like corroborate your story and shit, and you get taken to court, you have to pay that shit.
So really, you could come up out here. I can have somebody with. Hey, they did it. I want.
Theoretically, yeah, because that would be all the proof you need.
Man, that's crazy.
And I bet you some racist shit. That shit got to be like bans, nigga.
Yeah,
It's about to be like he
probably
called me
like
a
if you
nigga.
say some like Hitler shit, like
Yeah.
probably put you in jail for a month or two. But I heard it, jail ain't even that bad over here.
Yeah, they say
It's like summer
capable.
camp.
Yeah, they say it's capable.
Get a phone,
Yeah,
TV,
they get a
game
TV,
console.
Uh-huh.
You in there doing arts and
They give like real food.
yeah, you doing arts and crafts.
Catch a body out here, you get like 15 years.
Man, that's
Yeah, I don't think
crazy.
they got a life sentence or a death
niggas will be
sentence
running
out
it
here.
up out here. Niggas get 15 years back home. Niggas be like, it's 15 years. Nigga, they hitting us with 15 years for some big, like for some little shit.
You feel me? But America like incarcerate. I think America got like the biggest incarceration like rate
Hey, it's a
out of the whole world because it's
a
private,
Yeah. They make money to have you in jail.
which is crazy. It's so
It's
crazy.
modern day slavery, bro.
The whole system is just set up to cycle. I was finna correct myself by saying niggas, but niggas do make up like 70%, some astronomical amount of the percentage of people that's in the biggest fucking prison population on the planet. So it is like geared to lock black people up and shit too.
Of course,
And that's
100%.
another fucked up thing about it. But to privatize prisons and the way like the whole bond system is set up, you know what I'm saying? How they like make it a game show, like if like you go into court and you can plead guilty and take 3 years, and if you don't and you want to fight it, they might give you life or 50 or 20 years
Shit
or some
crazy.
shit. Like, what kind of choice? Like, even if you innocent, what kind of choice is that to give somebody with a life? You know what I'm saying?
That's what
I
they
think
do.
so. It's crazy because like the more south you go, man, the worse it is. Like
Yeah.
Louisiana,
I don't fuck with
it's
this.
just bro. Louisiana, I promise you, bro, it's still like slavery. Like you still walking in chains. You got a white man on a horse with a shotgun.
What?
As you going through the field.
Oh yeah, like the
Police
way
on
you talk about
horses
the
out
way
there?
you talk about the way the prison system works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
It's like what's that movie Life with Eddie Murphy and
Yeah.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac and
Martin
fucking Martin Lawrence. That's a funny ass. That's like one of the greatest movies of all time.
It's like a yeah. It's
Gonna eat your cornbread.
It's like the black movie. You gotta watch it. We should have asked Martina Big if she seen that shit.
Yeah, that should have been one of the questions. We tried to do a little "Are you black?" game, but she couldn't even follow the fucking questions and shit.
That's crazy.
But yeah, the prison system fucked up, man.
All the way.
All the way fucked up, nigga. Duh, nigga. That's 100%, nigga. Everybody that has a fucked up prison system in a different country is probably better than the way the States does it, nigga.
I mean, in some countries you don't want to go to prison in though, like North Korea or some shit. Dubai, you don't want to get sent to a Dubai prison.
You really don't.
What them niggas
Like
doing
these
there?
third world and these third world country prisons, like you don't want to be in a foreign prison unless it's like fucking Singapore or some shit or some really like with Germany or some shit like that. But like it's some prison systems like the Philippines or something. You don't want
They
to.
probably beating your ass for real.
Hey, what was that little movie? Oh, Harold and Kumar. What that boy say? Go Guantanamo Bay.
Oh,
You want
yeah.
a cock meat sandwich? I said, oh Lord, that's really how it be though.
Bruh, I was watching a Vlad TV clip and like Rico Reckless and another dude was on there. And they was talking about their time in prison.
You talk about when they spitting.
Yeah, they was talking about niggas getting knocked out and they'll
Yes.
pull your pants down
spit
and
in
open
your
your
ass.
butt and spit in your butt.
Yeah, bro, because it's like a form of getting violated in prison, bro.
But
'Cause
what type of nigga want to spit in another nigga butt?
That's just the culture, nigga, in there.
And Rico Reckless was
Niggas
like,
will spit on you.
he was one of the niggas spitting in niggas' butts in prison and shit.
Niggas, that's what niggas like, bro. That's what niggas do to violate.
I understand
a nigga.
it's like violation, but like
Cause
I wouldn't
they gon' like soon as them fluids touch their body, they gotta get the kid.
You gotta get the rape kit. And they
Rape
gotta
kit, and
notify
niggas-
your family,
Niggas gonna know you.
your baby moms.
Exactly.
Don't
And
think you got.
and everybody in the
butt
prison,
raped.
yeah, everybody in the prison gonna think that, and they gonna think you a bitch, nigga. Like, and that's just the point. Once you labeled as a bitch in prison, niggas checking you, nigga, like all the time. Like,
That's
give me
wild as
your
fuck.
fucking, give me this, nigga, give me that, give me commissary. Yeah,
Can you imagine being the nigga that's got his butt spit in prison?
And he said,
What?
You heard what he said? Like they'll like, it's not like they like down low. They just nigga holding your shit. And niggas just
He said a
spitting.
gang of niggas spitting like
Yeah.
if you get in a fight and you get knocked out, like niggas ready like and on the edge of their seat waiting for the dude to get knocked out so they can spit in his butt.
Man, that shit.
It's OD.
That's some savage ass shit right there, man. Like
Yeah, that shit make me be like, nigga, nigga, I ain't trying to go to no.
I ain't
no
never
backs.
going to prison. But I think a lot of
But I think that's a Chicago thing, bro. I think they be doing that shit in Chicago.
Nigga, wherever
I
that
think they do it everywhere.
That do
I
that
think they do it
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yo, free my nigga Rugby, free my nigga Nook. For them niggas is in there, man.
they in prison in Chicago?
Nah, they in New York.
Oh, okay. They ain't
But
too
they
far away.
like niggas is like upstate and shit like that. I heard I think upstate is a little worse than Rikers. It's easier upstate. I thought Rikers I thought they trying to shut that shit down.
I
now.
thought they did shut Rikers down, but they was talking about opening it back up or some shit.
Yeah, niggas is wilding, bro. That's crazy.
That is not a place for a human being to be, man. Like,
But I think it's about how you go in prison too. You hear me? So like, you know, you got to give everybody respect. You can't go in there with your chest poked out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be just like the dude on Buddy we just seen. Just knocked out.
Yeah, because niggas,
Spitting-
will,
spitting
niggas
your
will
butt.
definitely
Spitting
try
your
you
butt.
and shit like that. But another thing is,
but you don't want to go in there timid though.
Man, nah, so, man, you want to go in there and just respect everything.
bro, you supposed to go to when you go in, yo, bro. When you get locked, nigga, you gotta you gotta be like working out and shit. You got like you can't be in that bitch just sitting in there like just trying to do your time. Like, you gotta be getting Aki in there, nigga, because niggas will telling you all you gotta do is work out, nigga. Be in that bitch, work out, eat.
Say get a position too.
Yeah, like you feel me?
Like
Get
a
a
trustee or some shit. You heard me when you working in the kitchen, cause you gotta think nobody finna mess with you. Cause what happens? I go to prison right now, right? I get in there. I'm the trustee. I'm in here making the food.
Yeah.
Right. I start, you start beef with me. You and your homeboys and fucked around and beat my ass and you did whatever, right? Cool. Lunchtime on your ass, so I'm gonna crush this glass up, put it in your food. Now you shitting out blood. Now you in the infirmary.
God damn.
niggas be doing OD shit.
That's how it was in that Orange is the New Black show. You ever seen that shit?
Yeah,
It was the
of
chick.
course, with the
There's a
girls.
Russian chick on there with the red hair. She was like the head of the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And all the bitches knew not to fuck with her and that bitch. Because they was like, shit, I gotta eat. And the bitch would cross her. And that bitch wouldn't eat for a month. She was like, you ain't getting shit.
It be like that.
I think it's also crazy though. You really pay for your freedom too. So like my brother fighting the case right now. I can't really speak on it, but you got money, you can beat the charge.
Yeah.
I mean, you get convicted of 6, 7 different charges. I'm talking about you get convicted of them. But that lawyer come to you and say, hey, man, you give me $30,000, I'll make it all disappear for you and you go home. You pay for your freedom.
Damn.
That's really how it be. If you got money, that's how so many people get off of so many. Like,
So you think-
I think depending on who, like, depending, like, for example, like the Young Thug case and shit like that, I think niggas got bread, but I think once the feds on your ass, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, once you get to a certain level,
Yeah.
one of the things, well, okay, we got to make an example out you. But if you go out here right now, you kill somebody, right? But you really got millions in the bank. You go to court, man, you get that lawyer $500,000,
Get
man,
that
you coming home.
Get that Jewish lawyer.
So you think Young Thug could pay his way out of what's going on right now?
He's such a big figure. You know what I'm saying?
They trying to make an example out
They
of
gonna
him.
make an example out of him. You know what I'm saying? Because if he just come home, I really think they're gonna be like, oh, he got money, that's why he did that. It's gonna be a controversy thing.
So they can't let him go.
Yeah, I mean, he'll probably come home in a few years, but as of like right now, he ain't coming home.
Damn, that's wild, man. You at the fucking pinnacle of your fucking career to get taken down on a fucking RICO charge.
Yeah, bro. Man, I'm sorry to hear that too, bro. Like, free him, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he coming home.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say. He coming home.
yeah, bro. That shit crazy.
Man, you really put me in the mind, not to cut you off, Vince, but this nigga really put me in the mind of fucking Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates, yeah.
Good. That's all I hear every day. People say, "Are you really related to him? Is this that, and the third?" I tell you all the time. If you think I'm related to him, I'm related to him. If you don't think I'm related to him, then I'm not. Hey, it's whatever your opinion is.
Yeah, you play sound like that nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
Definitely sound like that nigga.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Kevin Gates a wild dude, man. He the first nigga that I heard talking about eating booty out here. Like, he made eating booty cool.
Yeah. I would say he paid. Niggas was doing it, but niggas
Yeah,
wasn't
niggas
talking about
wasn't
it.
talking about that.
Yeah,
shit.
niggas weren't talking about it, but he was just brash out there with it. Like, yeah, I eat booty. I fucking do shit with my dog and my girl and shit like that, and
That shit crazy.
fuck my cousins. And he said something about some cousin shit one time, didn't he?
Yeah, he had said something on the interview
Nigga, Fabio said
about he didn't know the female was his cousin at the time when they was dealing, but when he took her to her grandma's house, she was like, "That's your cousin."
Oh,
But the
no.
damage was already done.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so he ain't do it on purpose.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have told nobody
Nigga,
about that
the
shit
nigga
though.
Nigga Favi has said some hot shit like that on that he had just something with his sister or something. Right?
What?
Sister like from the father on the father's side,
Like a stepsister.
like his half sister,
half sister, not blood.
Yeah, that shit was. You don't remember that shit? That was a couple months ago. Like,
Nah, I ain't
niggas
never
like-
heard
niggas
nothing
like
about that
he
shit.
wildin'.
It's
Yeah.
good to know your family. That's why every family reunion I got, I go to.
Yeah, I ain't been to my family reunion in a while, but I've been married for a while. But I got a big ass family though. Like, where I'm from Alabama, so I always had to be on lookout to be like, is this my cousin type shit? Like, I had to always ask my mom or my grandma, like,
Like, always.
is we related? Like, you know her daddy or whatever the fuck? Like, is we third, fourth, fifth cousins? I got a huge family spread all out in America and shit.
You know you got a big family when you take her to grandma's house. You say, "Baby, what's your last name?"
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Ooh.
That's a fact.
You kin to them so and so's
Wallaces?
down there. Is your daddy name William?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That shit be crazy.
That shit be crazy, especially from Alabama. Yeah. But the incest shit is not on the black side. It's on the white folks shit. Do the incest shit down there.
Damn, I don't even know how we got here from the fight. We was talking about the fight.
We started talking about prison, then we started talking about.
Oh yeah, I don't know how we got into that shit. But I wanted to ask you, like, real opinion. If you like got into altercation, would you let buddy smack you like that?
Would I just stand up there and try to fucking
like? If I'm talking about you the person, you feel me?
Oh, the black dude. If I'm the black dude,
yeah.
Hell no, I'm not finna let that nigga smack me.
We would have did the same shit.
What you mean?
Like if the nigga smacked you the way that nigga smacked him.
I mean, if he smacked, he wouldn't have smacked me. He would have missed that first smack. You know what I'm saying? Cause that nigga was fat and big and shit. Ain't no way he would have fucking caught me off guard and actually smacked me in my face. But if by any chance he did connect, hell yeah, he would have got his ass whooped. Especially if he just stood there and let me hit him. I mean, that nigga right in the temple. The first shot knocking that nigga the fuck out, and I'm getting the fuck up out the airport.
It's a fact. What about you?
Shit, I'm gonna do it. What are you doing, baby boy? Chin up.
Go find that nigga.
Hey, I'm on his ass. You're not finna. I think that's the most disrespectful thing you can do to a person is either smack me or spit on me.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to ask you. What's the most disrespectful thing let's say a nigga
spitting your
spitting your balls.
Shit again. But them niggas doing in prison and shit, spitting in butts and shit. I mean, getting spit on is probably the most disrespectful shit. You know what I'm saying? You could do physically, like in the moment, like smacking and spitting is probably like.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was in high school, Dasha, you probably remember this story, but it was my grandmother had passed away and shit. So I was like, you feel me? We was doing hot shit and fuck around. And there was this girl, like, niggas, I ain't gonna say her name, but niggas had egged her car and shit like that. And like, she was like, she had mad money. She was rich. And like, she was like trying to like get niggas, suing niggas and shit like that for the car. You suing niggas in the hood. Niggas ain't go with no case. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't trying to pay no Mercedes, fee on something. So I was like, fuck it. Like, my grandma had passed away that weekend. I was like, fuck it. I'll clean the car. Like, you feel me? I was just like, fuck it. I'm not nobody trying to get in trouble or whatever. So, long story short, I told Shorty, I'm like, yo, I'm going to clean your car, blah, blah, blah. It's all good. So, she was talking about it. We talking about high school. She talking about it in the school, spreading rumors and shit like that. And I'm like, yo, I told you I was going to clean the shit. Like, stop talking about this shit. Because that shit was getting us in trouble and shit and with the teachers and shit. So she said it again. I was like, bitch, I'm about to go to the crib. Because she had a car parked at the crib. So I was like, I'm going to go to my crib. I'm going to grab the eggs, nigga. And I'm going to dump all the eggs right now on that shit. She thought I was bullshitting. So fuck around. Went to the crib, grabbed the eggs, threw it all at the shit. And that bitch said, it was a white girl. Bitch said, spit right on me. Spit right on me, nigga. Like. And I'm talking about, nigga, what? Like, that's the most disrespectful on my book. Like, I was about to kill this bitch. Then, like, my cousin, shout out to Nisi. She know who, Nisi was, because, you know what I'm saying? My cousin, she got the hands and shit. She was like, you spit on him? Like, everybody was out there, like, and I'm over here wilding. Like, I'm trying, that was like the first time I was ever about to put my hands on, like,
on a woman?
Yeah, on a woman. I was trying to beat that bitch ass, nigga. Like,
I probably would have did it.
Yeah, like,
I mean, if a chick
spitting on me,
if a chick spit on you, like, she opening that door.
You don't care about life.
To erase that double standard.
Yeah. You don't care about life.
Yeah. Like,
I feel like the most disrespectful thing a man can do is open hand smack me, nigga. You gotta die, nigga. You smack me, you gotta die, nigga.
I feel like open hand. I feel like it's a difference between this.
Like that Will Smith one.
Like, I feel like if Will would have went up there. The backhand? If you get backhanded? This nigga slapped you with the back of his hand? That's pretty fucking disrespectful. If Will would have did Chris like that.
I think niggas do that. That's some movie shit.
That's some movie shit.
That's some movie shit.
Yeah, like take your fucking towel out your jacket.
That's how I see like pimps in movies smacking bitches.
Exactly.
With
you
the back
get
of
pimp
the
smacked? Nah,
nah, open hand smack. Nah, open hand smack. This shit. I don't talk about that open hand smack in public where it go. Pow,
yeah.
Like, you feel me? You gotta die,
Bitch,
nigga.
I'm hitting
Like,
you with my car. I don't care how big you are. Dirt in your ass.
like,
Yeah, you can't. I mean, but how you feel about how Chris Rock took it though? Like, cause in the situation that he was in,
Man, I ain't gonna lie. With that whole situation, I honestly think Will only did that because it was Chris Rock. Imagine Dwayne Johnson up there. He went on there and smacked Dwayne Johnson in the mouth. He wouldn't have did that.
that's what they say. Some
Like-
people say it don't matter who it was. He just snapped at that point
Nah,
because of what Jada put him through, and he would have smacked anybody.
I ain't know.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Hold on now. I kind of disagree with that though. Cause look, like if let's say Will was really going through, let's say his legit reason was because he was upset, not the controversy. Let's just say he did it because he was upset. I think niggas will do, like, if you really upset over something that is that serious to you, you're not gonna give a fuck who the fuck. Like, I don't know. I done been in situations
But
where
The Rock though, that's a big ass
nigga, like
motherfucker.
I'm saying though, look, you a man, y'all both men at the end of the day, right? Y'all niggas not scared of nobody, right? So you also do know there's niggas out there that's way bigger than you.
Yep.
Aki. Now think of the most disrespectful thing that to you that a nigga could do. You think you're gonna be like, let me watch what I do if I smack. And let's say you know that nigga's gonna get it shaking with you, but he really did some like foul shit.
Man, we over here, we in the States.
Nah. And I'll talk about on some legal shit.
Man, I'm an illegal person.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I already knew. That's why I said, because the nigga gotta die. That's why I said nigga gotta die, nigga. Like, getting smacked is that's OD, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
it is, man.
nah.
But Chris
Can't
finna
get
come
smacked.
up off that shit. You know what I'm saying? His stock went up.
Nah, would you have, like, if you was Chris Rock, would you have just taken that shit? Like,
Nah, not
I
me.
feel like, man, you should have seen that coming. This man got out of his seat, walked up on stage and walked up on you. You just sat there and smiled.
But it's Will Smith though. He probably thought he was finna come up there and do some off the cuff bit or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He still should have been on guard.
that nigga said, whoa,
But he had his. He did. He was like, "Wow,
wow.
Smith just smacked me.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me."
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that like praising him for the poise he had and like the professionalism he had for
It was professional, but that
keeping his
bitch, man,
composure.
That
will
shit.
be around forever.
Yeah, that shit gonna be like, you know, history and shit get misconstrued and shit like that. So
Yeah.
niggas gonna be like in 2000 and I don't know 70 or some shit. Niggas gonna be like, that nigga
But
Chris
it
Rock
made,
got
like-
smacked.
But it made him hot again, man. Like I said in the other pod, like Will Smith pretty much smacked him into a whole new frontier in his career.
But I heard some people say it was staged. Like some people say
I saw
like,
this video on fucking Facebook.
And it was like real, like one of them.
They say it was like filmed before. It was in a movie like way before. And it's like, but it's too close to what actually happened. I think they filmed it after the shit and trying to act like they filmed it before because it's way too close to what actually happened. But it's going viral because they saying it happened before and they was just reenacting it and shit.
like people say it was staged though. You know what I'm saying? This for money purposes and this what, you know, X, Y, and Z. I don't know what it was, but shoot, man, it's just like what's the little boo saying, the baby song when he smacked Buddy in the beginning of the music video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, you not finna pay me no amount of money to smack me in my face. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I remember that when he was asking niggas with the baby, right? You
He was
said?
giving like 5 stacks out for getting smacked.
Yeah, and he smacked him inside the music video. Like started the video.
and it was like a real smack.
Yeah.
Cause he told him like, yo, it's
I
gonna
remember
be
that shit. Boosie got in trouble for that shit too, I think.
I don't know. Boosie wild.
Yeah, you gotta love Boosie though.
But nobody. But I don't know. I don't know. Nah, this is not an amount of money. Even if I was down at my last dollar, nigga can smack me.
No.
Would you let Mike Tyson punch you for a meal?
No, nigga, why would I do that?
Like me standing. Okay, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Right me standing right here with my hands behind my back. Let him come and just hit me in my face.
I'm talking about him preparing, nigga. Like, no, I mean, like, nigga, like, you going up there, you know you about to get a meal, but he's like, nigga, in his prime, like,
It's like a boxing match.
yeah.
Oh,
You
it's
know-
a boxing. I can fight back.
Yeah, you can fight back, but you know you gonna fucking lose because it's Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's fine.
But the ticket for even stepping in the ring is like $2 million or some shit like
Man,
that.
I step in the ring. As soon as he ring the bell, say,
Yeah,
"Ding."
I thought you meant I thought you meant him like just you standing there with your hands tied behind your back and him punching you.
I mean that too, but either or. If that's the better.
no, in the ring I would like, nigga, the world gonna know I'm about to get my
Either
ass
way,
beat.
you don't have a
But
chance.
they gonna be like, damn, he got a meal.
yeah. Like, either way, you don't have a chance of fucking not getting knocked the fuck out.
All right, but I'm not just gonna just let him hit me.
Yeah, if you just let him
For
in,
2
he might
mil.
kill you, bro.
Yeah, he might kill you.
He could
Maybe
rip-
not in the head, like in the stomach or some
That
shit.
nigga fucking make your stomach come out
Nigga
your
knock
ass.
that fucking
nigga.
wind out of you. You ever had the wind knocked out of you?
That nigga knock your soul out of you, nigga. Like on Doctor Strange. Nigga. Hit him with the shit and the body come out, nigga. He'll hit you like that.
Did you see the Doctor Strange movie?
Yeah, I watched it.
The new one?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't watching
You ain't watch it
I
yet?
watched it.
Oh,
it. I just watched that new Morbius movie.
I heard that
was
shit was
trash.
trash. I heard it was
So,
trash.
I don't like it because they're trying to tie it to Marvel, but I don't know what they're gonna do with it.
they doing a lot of weird shit with Marvel now.
Now Marvel is still on path, I think. It's so
I think
good.
the new Thor is gonna suck because they fucking doing too much politically correct shit with it. But Doctor Strange was good though.
Doctor Strange is always good. He's the one of the best Marvel characters, man. He opens up the multiverse for everybody. I mean, that's why they in Marvel in the comic they added a character like that specifically for that, because you think
But they added that Star Girl.
There's only two people.
Spoiler alert for you. I'm sorry, bro.
There's only two women though. I mean, there's only two people in Marvel who can go to different multiverses. That's Cable and Doctor Strange.
Well,
they dropped
the chick in the movie though. What's her name?
Oh, you talking about Wanda?
But that she's you talking about America, but she's not.
Yeah, the one that was punching
She's not
the-
an original. She's not like that's something they added. She's not an original Marvel character.
But she in the comic. She a Marvel comic character though.
Who? From where? What? From what? Comic?
I don't fucking know.
Nah, they
they
didn't-
just made her up.
They add her. They just added her. That she was just like.
She's never been in the comic book.
I Google it.
I heard she had like different powers in the comic books, and they changed her power.
Maybe it's a different.
Yeah, I think
power.
they changed her power to make her fit into the whole multiverse shit.
Yeah, because like I know for a fact because I watched it like the documentary on like a comic, and Doctor Strange and Cable, those characters were made specifically so they can expand in Marvel. You get what I'm saying?
What about Kang, the Conqueror nigga, the black dude that can watch over the whole fucking multiverse but not interfere
Yeah, but they
in
didn't
it
add
and
these.
shit.
But they didn't add these issues until like later. Like Doctor Strange had been there though. Like Doctor Strange is probably like.
But Kang was never in the comic books.
What you mean? You talking about the nigga that can see everything? Like
He can see all the fucking multiverse, but he can't interfere in it. But
Yeah, but he's
supposed to be a new villain coming up though.
But he's in the comic though.
That's what I'm saying. But you said,
But I'm
he
saying
can travel the multiverse
Yeah,
and shit.
but he didn't come until after Doctor Strange. I'm saying he didn't come. They didn't make that character until.
Oh,
Doctor
okay.
Strange.
So Doctor
That's
Strange was first, is what you're saying.
Exactly, to open up the
Catching on to it
multiverse.
now.
Yeah, so like it's always gonna be good because he can be anywhere in.
I mean, they could have fucked the story up though, but
think so?
they did. I think they did a better job in that movie than in Spider-Man. You saw that new Spider-Man and shit.
You didn't like the new Spider-Man?
No, I loved the new Spider-Man, but I'm saying I like Doctor Strange even more, and I ain't even seen it in theater yet. I watched the bootleg.
I like the new. I like the new. I like the new Spider-Man because it's like I said with Doctor Strange, like he made that even his character made it possible for like the 3 Spider-Mans to be even there in the first place.
Yeah,
You feel me? That's why I was so like I don't know. Doctor Strange is one of my favorite character. One of my favorite characters.
yeah, I like him too. He fucked up though at the end of the movie when that
Yeah,
third.
he gets his
don't
third.
tell me.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Tell me.
Damn, I
Oh,
wanted to
damn, I
fucking
forgot.
splurge all about the movie and shit. But it was a good ass movie, man. Like I like how they put that shit together, but they trying to like the fans was like voting on whether to make it like a rated R movie or like a PG movie like it was because of all the fucking the death and the fucking zombies coming to life and shit. I'm sorry, bro.
Damn, all the gems.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna understand that.
That's a real that ain't even half of what fucking happened in that movie. That shit.
I want
wild
them.
as fuck.
They need to come
And
out with.
Wanda is a fucking beast in the
I
movie.
heard she was.
Yeah, she's a beast. They need to get. They need to remake a real Hulk movie, bro. I'm sorry. Listen. I still watch him. I still watch.
You
the
don't like
first
the
time.
dude that played the Hulk?
I do like the person who played the Hulk. I'm talking about his first standalone. This character who's playing the Hulk, his standalone, because you think they had the Hulk where he was getting bigger and shit like that.
It was another actor.
It was another actor back in the day. Then they had the Incredible Hulk. That was a good movie too. I mean, I liked it, but this
It don't fit to the MCU and shit.
you know, Hulk, he's like he can have his own role. Like I feel like the Hulk should have their own role.
But they fucked up the Hulk though.
Yeah, he ain't even angry no more.
They emasculated the Hulk, man.
Yeah, but that's what. Yeah,
They fucked up one of his arms. They merged him with the original dude and made him like all quirky and shit. You see when they went back in the past, or they went to the past to get the stones and shit.
He seen his old self.
He seen his own self like rampaging and fucking smashing shit, and he had to like act like him, and he didn't even want to do shit. He was like, ugh.
But that's the thing though. Like I feel like the Marvel, now with the whole Marvel movies, they're following. There's just certain little things that they're tweaking, but they're following the actual comics. You feel me? Because that's what happens in actual comics. Like the Hulk is, of course, they have a million issues, and everybody knows the Hulk as, running around. But the storyline from like the Civil War to
But ain't the
Thanos,
intelligent? I don't know, but ain't the intelligent Hulk in the comics like stronger? It seems like they made him weaker. Is what I'm saying.
They make, but I think it's because they're following they're following like the storyline of the comics. Specific, Because you had Thanos, and then they already brought in the Internals, and it's just following a certain sequence.
But they got She-Hulk coming out too on Disney Plus, I think. And I seen like the trailer, and she looks horrible. The
really?
CGI looks.
I want them to
like shit.
I want them to add in the Daredevil into the.
They did add the Daredevil.
I'm saying like into his. He's only on the like he has a series.
He's gonna be on Disney Plus.
But I want to see a movie because
I feel like he ain't good enough to get a movie though.
You don't think so?
He good enough for like a series, but like it's a little boring. Like, okay, you blind and you can do flips and.
But he can do mad shit though.
What's the name though? He is in the new Spider-Man movie.
He in the Spider-Man, and he got a new show coming out, but they ain't gonna make no feature film with him though, because I feel like he ain't an important enough character.
Yeah, I don't know. Daredevil's a badass character, son. That nigga.
I like the dude that was in Spider-Man. I like his rendition of the Daredevil. I didn't like when Ben Affleck played it at all.
Yeah, I don't like
or the Punisher. I don't like the Punisher either.
The new Punisher?
The new or the old Punisher. I just don't like that character, man. Like he just getting fucked up the whole time.
But Punisher is with the you talk about the old one though.
Yeah,
I remember that one. But the Punisher in the comic, like he worked with Blade and shit. Like that nigga, the Punisher is fire, nigga.
I'm ready to see the new Blade though.
Yeah, the new Blade. Yeah,
I wonder if they gonna fuck it up. Say what?
Is it trailer for it yet?
No, there's no trailer for it yet.
You remember the original one though?
But they announced who was gonna be the new Blade, but I don't think they gonna be able to fuck with Wesley Snipes as the Blade.
They're not. I think it's because of us though, our generation, because them movies was. I mean, that saved the Marvel
universe.
Like that trip, like especially like
I used to watch them movies over and over and over again, man. He played that role. Yeah, I might watch that shit tonight.
Yeah, he did do his thing. Like, yeah, he's definitely like the GOAT for.
He definitely is, man.
I wonder who they got. Like,
I know who they got. That Martial Ali dude, the same dude. What else did he play in? He good, but he not Wesley Snipes though. Like, I don't. They probably gonna. He killed that shit, man.
He
all three. It was like 3 of them, right?
It's 3 of them. I just watched the thing, yeah, where the mouths open. Remember, it was like the new thing with the vampires. The mouths were opening and shit weird. And Blade, like, I don't know. You can still watch the old one. Remember when he's burning the fat lady in the computer room?
Oh yeah.
You remember that shit? Bro, that shit, nah. Niggas not fucking with that.
Nah, niggas not fucking with.
But I mean, I'll appreciate it though. Like I want to see what they're gonna.
Yeah, I want to see what they're gonna do. They're gonna like merge it with the dude that was at the end, the Eternals, when he picked up the sword or whatever or something. I feel like Marvel. I'm scared they trying to do too much, man, and all the stories gonna get watered down and shit, you know. But I'm thankful. I love Marvel movies though. I'm glad when they come out, but I just hope they not stretching themselves too thin, and they gonna start like giving into all this fucking like political correctness and trying to like change stories just to put like, you know, gay people in roles and and women in like change the gender of fucking characters and all that shit just to
like how they're doing in DC comics. They making Superman
gay and stuff like that.
I got a question for both of y'all, right? Since we talk about Marvel and DC, right?
Okay.
If you take the Avengers and then you take everybody that's on DC, right? And if they would have merged, you know, universes or whatever, who would win?
Marvel.
Marvel
Marvel will win.
I mean, but
Marvel will
DC
win.
got Superman though.
Listen. So I watched this shit. It's called Screw. It's called Screw Attack. It's like they take.
I watched that shit too.
Yeah, they take like characters and they actually base it off of like mathematical things on who would win and stuff like that.
Yeah, they
like,
go way
Superman
too far into the statistics and shit.
They're really good at it. You can tell they're really into like that shit. And I would say
they be like, if you multiply this power by this power,
it's fire though. But like, first off, like the only person who's relevant. And DC fans, if they watching this, they probably gonna attack me. But the only person that's relevant really in DC is the Flash. I think he's the strongest character because he's
stronger than Superman.
Yes, I'll tell you why. Look, I can tell you why. Because
of the Flashpoint shit.
Because of the Flashpoint shit. He's the only character like he can run. He what's it called? The Speed Force. He uses Speed Force and shit, and he can like get rid of Superman if he really wanted to. So like, he's
by going back in time and killing him as a baby or some shit?
He could probably do some shit like that. He's like, if you Google it, like the Flash is one of the most important characters in the whole DC comics, like because he's the reason for why Superman could do certain things in the Justice League. And I feel like them niggas wouldn't even want to kill nobody because that's why I don't like DC comics, because they're so for justice. Take them to jail. And Marvel.
Okay, so but it's just like the Snyder cut, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did the Snyder cut, right?
That was way better than the original
I think
version.
That was way better. So if you take them versus the Avengers.
I'm
not gonna lie. I think DC got that one.
Hell no.
So if you think about it, right? Like Snyder cut fucking Superman, right? Let me ask you this. In the Avengers, who's facing who though?
Who's facing who? Let's
So,
take Superman.
Because Iron Man is
Cyborg.
DC's Batman, is Marvel's Batman pretty much.
Who's smarter? Who's smarter?
Iron Man.
Bruce. What's his name? Bruce Wayne. Or fucking damn, I'm over here.
Tony Stark.
Tony Stark.
I wouldn't even put them.
Tony Stark, hands down.
I wouldn't even put Batman versus Iron Man. I would put Cyborg versus Iron Man. All his technology is done for. He didn't hack into Jarvis. He didn't done for. Any technology they got.
He definitely would hack into Jarvis.
Oh yeah, because he got the satellite shit.
Yeah, he hacking into.
He comes from
this nigga connected to fucking dark side boom boxes and shit. He can do all kind of.
Yeah.
He can do all kind of shit that Iron Man can't do.
Okay, but Iron Man's he's a person. I'm talking about their like, and don't forget, the Marvel's Thor is based off of like.
He's a god.
Like during what kind of mythology is this?
Greek mythology.
Not Greek mythology. It's from like the Vikings, like Norway, like with Odin.
Norwegian mythology.
So and the nigga Thor is like
a legitimate god.
Like he's a legitimate god.
So who gonna fight Thor?
Who's gonna fight Thor? Can't be Superman.
I'm gonna have to say.
Cause Superman weak against magic and shit.
Yeah, and he's weak against magic because he had a problem fighting like what's his name? Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! If I just put somebody next to Thor, damn, that's gonna be kind of hard.
And then how you kill the Hulk? Because nothing in the comics, you cannot kill the Hulk.
But in the movies, Thanos fucking two-shotted Hulk though.
Yeah, but he can't.
He didn't even want to come out no more.
But you can't kill him though.
Yeah, you can't kill Deadpool either.
You can't
kill
Deadpool is the strongest.
Deadpool
Deadpool is the strongest Marvel
everybody.
character in the universe because they actually have a comic called Deadpool versus the Marvel Universe, and he wins.
He kill everybody.
He kills everybody.
Ain't it like a Superman like 1 million or some shit, and he like gold or some shit in the comics, and he's supposed to be like
versions of him. It's different versions of him.
Okay.
I don't know. DC Comics is kind of lame to me. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I feel like DC go farther out into the universe and they got like more kind of like powerful motherfuckers and shit than Marvel though.
And it can relate to people because most of the characters come from like some type of freak accident or something.
In
like
DC
that.
or
no, in Marvel. You know, it's like
yeah, like even Captain Marvel, she like got blew up and the Tesseract energy got in there and shit.
Yeah, it's always some regular shit. You know, DC is like nigga came from fucking Pluto and fell down. Came to Earth. It's like on some Dragon Ball Z shit. You know what I'm saying?
Goku fucking everybody up though.
Goku, yeah, he's definitely fucking everybody up.
I be watching all them little YouTube like theoretical reenactments of like Goku fighting Superman or Saitama. You know who?
One
Punch Man and shit.
Man. Yeah, so you watch anime and shit too.
I watch
Okay,
okay.
You definitely for the look. I think wait, will he beat Goku from one
Saitama from One Punch Man?
No, right?
In some of them he do, but in the majority of them, Saitama would be fucking Goku up until he like reached like Ultra Instinct or some shit.
Man,
but
it don't matter. Like
Look.
my boy hit that nigga one time and he ain't reaching no level.
Yeah, exactly. He catch him in that Super Saiyan, like going into that. Yeah, nigga. So look. So let me ask you this: we already know this lame ass nigga's anime. What's your favorite anime?
My favorite anime, Black Clover.
Black Clover? Nah,
I never heard of that.
That
one.
seemed like a look. That shit seemed like a fucking like a Naruto remake, gang.
So I like Black Clover. You heard me? It's crazy. I watched it like 3 years ago, and they discontinued it because of COVID and shit. But I really fuck with Black Clover. Like, I got into that shit.
It was a newer one.
I liked it too, but I felt like the character was like Naruto. He was like, I'm never gonna stop. Like, we heard this already.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like he went on a different route with it though. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I mean, I still watched it. I still liked it and
What
shit.
the fuck this shit came on?
You don't know Black Clover?
Crunchyroll, Go Anime.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
I never heard of Black
That shit
Clover
fire,
before.
yeah.
That and Death Note.
Death Note is one of my favorite.
Yeah, I know
It's a
about Death
classic.
Note.
I would say top anime, top 5. Let's say 5. It would be Dragon Ball.
Yes.
Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball.
I like
It's
Dragon
really
Ball
good.
too, but Dragon Ball Z is good too.
It's only certain sagas I like. I like my favorite saga in Dragon Ball Z is the Cell Game saga. That's about
My
it.
favorite is the Frieza saga.
The first one?
When Goku fought Frieza for 30 episodes,
Nah, that's not.
that's
it.
my shit.
I would say Margin Buu shit was better than that.
Nah, man, but that Frieza shit set the shit off. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Like this nigga, that was the first time he turned into a Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Vegeta like crying and Frieza killing him, and like the way they set the whole shit up and going to Planet Namek and fucking
Yeah.
Goku winning in the end and in the way he did and shit like that.
How you feeling about fucking my third one would be Full Metal Alchemist. That's the shit.
I never really got into that.
Couldn't get into it.
Get into that one either.
I fuck with Bleach. You know about Bleach?
Of course, I was gonna name that. That's one of my
Ichigo?
favorite. Yup.
Fucks with
I
Bleach.
can't get into One Piece. It's too long, bro.
Yeah, it's too long.
I can't get into.
It's too much of a commitment for me.
Yeah, I can't
Man,
commit
it's
to
like,
that.
man, Naruto too goddamn long. I ain't gonna lie. I had to
Yeah,
stop.
it is.
Uh,
I like watching like the clips of his fights, like his major fights on YouTube
the
and
story
shit.
is amazing, bro.
I'm sure, but it's like
See, you can't judge it then, cause you was in tuned. You know, you probably had more time to watch Dragon Ball Z as a kid, coming home, kicking and trying to turn Super Saiyan, nigga. But now,
Exactly.
You feel me?
You ain't
Niggas-
tried to turn Super Saiyan before when you was a kid?
Nah. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Definitely
I was heavy into Pokemon and shit when I was a kid.
I was into Pokemon too.
Nah, you wanna know what everybody tried to throw? It ain't really. I don't consider it anime, but Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Hey,
When them movies came out,
yeah.
rock. Hey, look, used to be out that bitch. Bitch, you light a candle and shit. I'm gonna blow this bitch.
yeah, we trying to.
Yeah, that's OD. Nah, Dragon Ball Z.
I just rewatched that shit on Netflix like the last few days. I've been binge watching that shit as I edit.
Nigga, when I was a kid, nigga, my grandmother used to take me to like, nigga, I used to like be like trading Pokemon cards and playing the game, nigga. Like I was
Nigga, I used
heavy
to
into that
play
shit.
the Game Boy game, the red and the fucking
Yeah,
blue
nigga.
version.
I was more into Yu-Gi-Oh. I like
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pokemon.
I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh.
I couldn't get into it.
with the spinner thing.
But
Hey.
nah, Yu-Gi-Oh was.
You talking about
This nigga talking about
Beyblade.
Beyblade? Yeah,
I never did that either.
When I used to fuck with the Yu-Gi-Oh shit, I used to always try to build that big ass gold nigga. And
Yeah,
shit.
like niggas like Yu-Gi-Oh. I remember. I used to remember coming home like and trying to watch that shit on what it came on Fox or some shit like that.
It was on some shit.
Or Kids WB. That's what it was. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yeah,
shit.
I remember WB.
WB niggas would be on that shit, but Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't know. I couldn't really get into it. Like I do remember the cards like the blue-eyed white dragon and some shit like that. You know,
I remember that shit, but I
Yeah.
just couldn't get into it because I was already so invested in Pokemon and shit.
Pokemon though.
The
Nigga, I
other
went to
thing
go
was
see
Digimon.
Nah,
Remember
I wasn't-
Digimon?
I remember. I wasn't into it.
Not as much as Pokemon.
Yeah,
that was like the
Pokemon.
first thing like that I was into.
Nigga, I went to go see Pokemon, the first movie in theaters where they gave the Mew, the
I
little
think
Mew
I did
card.
too. I think I did too.
Yeah.
I ain't never go to see the movie of it.
I never had a card or anything though.
A card?
Nah, I
You
just
didn't
played
collect
the game.
cards?
Nah, I just played the Game
Nigga, I
Boy
collected
game.
the cards. That was my first hustle, nigga. I was stealing kids. Remember Trey used to...
They supposed to be worth millions these days.
Yeah.
I think like Logan Paul got like a $3 or $4 million card.
Like a Charizard type shit.
Yeah. You wear it like a necklace and shit.
That shit look lame to me though now, like Pokemon. I'm like, yo, they done changed the characters and shit.
That whole Saturday morning cartoon shit is non-existent these days. You know what I'm saying?
Even
Kids,
I keep it alive though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'll like depending on what I want to watch. So my favorite show when I was a kid, my favorite show. Until this day, I still watch it every Saturday. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, and
Hey.
that was that shit.
I used to
on
watch that
Cartoon
shit.
Network,
Cartoon
bro.
Network.
Hey, what that nigga say?
Yeah,
That was a
son.
weird ass cartoon though. That and fucking Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, remember the shows that used to come out? It used to be like what? It would be Ed and Eddie, Powerpuff Girls,
Powerpuff
Rugrats.
Girls.
yeah,
Rugrats.
Rugrats. You remember when niggas used to wake up and shit? Like they had the for even like Nickelodeon, they had Face. You remember the Face that would talk on Nickelodeon? You don't remember that shit? It's like a face.
Like the
that's-
logo thing?
Nah, yeah, it's like a face that just be talking and be like, it'd be something's coming on next, and he would go.
Yeah, like the little
and
intermediate thing. Like I used to be all over Nickelodeon
Keenan
and
and
fucking
Kel,
Keenan and Kel, Good Burger.
Good Burger.
All that shit don't exist no
What
more.
happened to that shit? All that? Come on, gang. Like you remember all that? You remember the show? Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, I remember all that shit,
Or
man.
the nigga with the hair under his arm with the eyeballs like this. Monsters. Monsters.
Monsters, yeah.
Nigga, what?
That was Nickelodeon,
Nigga,
yeah.
what? Yo, Curse of
It used
Cali
to be
Dogs.
good, wholesome entertainment for kids, man. Like
There was one more.
you remember Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah.
That was
of
a
course.
little perverted. As
You
a cartoon,
remember the
though.
one shit that was like
Doug,
is like Earth, Water, Fire.
Captain Planet.
Captain
Yo.
Planet.
He was the first motherfucking Avatar,
Yeah,
goddamn.
that
Really
shit was
was.
crazy, nigga. Like
I miss all that.
Johnny
shit,
Quest,
Johnny Quest,
Johnny Bravo.
Speed Racer.
Speed Racer. I built a fucking Speed Racer, like functioning like race car as a kid, watching fucking Speed Racer and
I don't
shit.
know if y'all seen. I used to watch Tom and Jerry.
Hell yeah.
Y'all see the little. It's crazy. I didn't see the episode when I was a kid, but I seen it now. Like I see it on TikTok and shit where he was talking to the bitch. And he smoked
Yeah.
the whole cigarette and everything. He did. I said, damn, that nigga really was a player.
Yeah.
Nigga,
That was
lie,
like in the captions. I
That
remember
nigga
that
Johnny
shit.
Bravo taught me everything I knew when I was a kid.
Johnny,
Johnny
Bravo.
That nigga was on Cartoon Network heavy.
Yeah,
You know?
Johnny Bravo was the shit though. But he
Yeah.
never got that bitch.
And he always got beat up.
Always
nigga.
got beat up.
But that
he,
nigga, he was smooth.
he pulled up on
be
the
like,
smooth though.
That shit was the shit.
Hey, I used to love that shit, man.
I keep that shit alive. Every Saturday morning, I give me a bowl of cereal and I turn
Yo,
it on.
yeah.
Hey,
gotta
with
get
the
a
cereal,
bowl.
with the Fruit Loops.
Yo.
Oh man,
That
those
shit-
was the
those
times,
really
man.
was the
But
days.
you know they try to cancel them cartoons nowadays. Like Pepe Le Pew, they had to cut him from the new Space Jam movie with LeBron James because of fucking like sexual harassment or some
You
shit.
remember Cow and Chicken?
Yeah, I remember.
They used
Cow
to
Chicken.
do some weird shit. Cat
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
Cat Dog, yeah, Ren and Stimpy.
A lot of that shit, we didn't know what they were talking about back then. When we got older and we watched it again, it was like, okay.
Yeah, it was some sexual innuendos and all type of shit in that shit.
Yeah, bro.
But you ain't picked that shit up as a kid. They say them old Disney movies was racist as shit.
Yeah, it probably was.
Like how they used to have like all black people with them big ass lips and shit.
blackface and shit.
Blackface looking like Aunt Jemima and that shit. Like it's some racist ass older Disney cartoons. Like when Mickey Mouse was first coming out,
That shit
they
crazy.
used to have like savages in the cartoons, like
And they
doing
was-
all kind of like oopty whoopty dances and shit.
Yeah, I seen them shits.
But you as a kid, you didn't really see
They don't
it
got
like
that
that.
at Disney World though.
Nah, they ain't got not these days.
But they'll cancel that bitch. The niggas be trying to take down that fucking castle. They do some crazy shit.
I miss that shit, though, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the old days, that shit's crazy. When you said Curse Cali, dog, that really I even remember like on watching like the original X-Men. You remember the
Hell
one?
yeah.
Yeah.
My dad hipped me to all that fucking
The
X-Men
Spider-Man.
shit, the Spider-Mans, all them comics. He used to
I
always
remember
watch that
watching,
shit with me.
Teen Titans, not the Teen Titan Go shit they got now, but the original.
Oh
Teen
yeah, the
Titans.
original
Teen
one.
Titan.
That was the fire shit
There were
too.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, the
Yup.
Power Rangers was lit.
Power Rangers was lit, but even as a kid, I could tell that shit was fake because it was
yeah.
so poorly
Niggas be
produced.
coming out like boxes and shit.
yeah,
Box fall
but
off.
do you
nigga
know?
Pick it up.
I seen a Netflix documentary on the Power Rangers. All the fucking like the action scenes and the fucking especially like the morph like the when they morphed into the droid at the end or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit was filmed in Japan or China or some shit like in some Asian country. Cause they had like some version of the Power Rangers over there, and America just saw what they did and fucking licensed the action scenes and filmed everything else with the American actors and just like used the accents. Like the American actors never stepped foot in the motherfucking
Yeah.
That's crazy.
robot or even the fucking suits. They just did morphin' time. Then they cut to the Japanese scenes and shit.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's
It makes sense though. It did
Makes
definitely
sense.
make
'Cause
sense.
niggas was flipping and shit.
Yeah.
Getting it in.
But that
Yeah.
nigga Tommy ain't never stepped foot in the Green Ranger suit, man.
Shit.
Crazy.
But yeah, we got so like, what y'all niggas feel about you remember like what was your first console? Like your first, like if you played games when you was a kid.
Dreamcast.
Yeah, the Dreamcast.
I think the Nintendo was
Mine was the
first one.
Nintendo 64. That was my
My
first.
shit was the original Nintendo.
I think
Yeah.
mine was a Dreamcast, and then man, when I lived with my grandma, I used to steal my daddy PS1 and shit. The first PlayStation with Tomb Raider on that bitch.
Tomb
Yeah.
Raider,
That shit
yeah.
crazy on that.
Remember like when they came out with the PS1 and then it was an original controller and then they came out with the Rumble packs in the back. You
Yeah.
could connect them shits.
They was shaking shit.
Yeah. With the cord, long ass cord and shit. You had to have a memory card, nigga. You remember memory card days?
Yeah, you ain't had that memory card.
It's
Everything just
over.
Yeah.
Shit.
Nah, like
Niggas blowing into the cartridge like,
I was just finna say in the Nintendo, I remember having to blow that shit you put in and all the colors come up on the screen and shit. You get that bitch up out of there,
yeah.
put it back in there a certain way. Okay, it'll play.
Man, I remember you turn on the PlayStation and shit. You know, I got the beginning. After they got through that beginning stage, if the game play, you like, okay, cool, we good right now.
Yeah.
But if that beginning stage ain't come up and that little red, little cute shit came on, and shit,
Yeah, son. And it would come up with the little circle.
Yeah.
I just found out that on the PS1, I didn't even know that back in the day, you could play music on it.
I ain't know that.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, you could put a CD in there and it will come up with a play. Like, it will
Oh,
boost
that,
the bubble.
yeah.
I ain't know that.
Oh,
I
okay.
knew that.
I ain't know that shit. That shit crazy.
Y'all had the Wii when it came out.
Man, what? I was in
The-
that bitch boxing.
The Nintendo Wii. Oh, yeah, because that was a
Wii
big.
with the
Because that was a big stepping stone for like.
the game
Gaming
technology.
world.
Yeah.
I remember that. I was playing that golf and shit.
Yeah, I would play the Wii Sports and shit. It would be a nice little thing if you with a chick or some shit and she got a Wii or you got a Wii.
Yeah.
Nice little way to push up on somebody and shit.
Yeah, nah, fuck that bitch. I had a chick with me. I was boxing her ass. Come on.
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
now they got that fucking Oculus shit, that fucking virtual reality shit.
I ain't never played it.
I ain't never played it either, but I'm
scared.
tempted to buy one. You scared of
I'm
it?
scared. I be seeing like the reaction and shit, cause like I know they got some where they actually strap you in.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hurt yourself. But if you ain't got that little strap, you playing a scary game or some shit. Ass
like
get the-
Resident Evil or some shit.
Yeah, I be seeing them videos of people like boxing on there and shit.
knocking some,
Yeah.
breaking your TV and shit.
That shit be funny as hell. I want to try that shit out.
Yeah. I always want to try the maze shits. Like you gotta, like they have them over here in Nuremberg where you gotta
Talking about the escape room.
escape rooms.
I don't
too.
like that shit.
I don't like that shit either. I don't want to be trapped
Yeah.
in no motherfucking room.
I seen too many movies.
Yeah, I seen the movies, but niggas know where the door is and shit.
But if it's an escape room, if you don't figure out whatever riddle they got for you, you can't get out.
But you
until a
normally
certain
got
time.
somebody with you in there. Like it's like the person staying there.
Fuck that. I feel like I have claustrophobia. I ain't never had claustrophobia, but in that situation, I don't think I would like that. That's some white folk shit, man.
Out in Germany too.
Oh, wait, no, somebody said. Oh wait, no.
I don't need that adrenaline rush, goddamn.
Come on, guys.
Let's go get trapped in a room together. Yeah.
Shit.
Fuck
He
that
said
shit.
It's some white people shit.
That's definitely some white people adrenaline rush type of shit,
I
man.
done seen Jigsaw. I'm good on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jigsaw.
I don't even
Forgot
like
about
them
it.
Saw movies, man. I feel like they ain't really horror movies. They like
Gory.
they gore movies, man.
The first one was good.
Yeah,
The first one was good because it was
He was
new
laying on
and
the
shit.
ground and shit the whole time.
But
That
every
shit,
one
yeah.
they come out with, they try to top it, and it just get gross and gross. Like I don't want to see that shit.
I didn't like Final Destination either.
So Final Destination taught me a lot of shit. Do not ride behind trucks with the fucking logs
With the
on it.
fucking logs.
Do not ride rides at the fucking carnival.
True.
Too much. No, fuck that.
Those get worse and worse every time they come out too. Like the first one was good, but that's just a movie that you can't keep like
I watch movies
redoing.
like that. I don't like.
I don't really watch horror movies.
I watch a lot. That's my favorite genre movie.
Really?
But that's
I love horror movies.
yeah, I love horror movies. This is like my.
They just
favorite
don't
genre.
scare me. I'm too like
I
analytical
don't
and
think
shit.
it's about being scared. It's just like, damn, like that shit crazy. Because what if this shit really happened in real life? Like the demonic ass movies.
Especially I was about to say that. Especially those movies. Like, so I'm into like old slasher movies and shit like that too. Like the original Halloween.
Yeah, the originals, like the classics.
But
of course,
the new ones is trash. But I'll tell you the movies that like I enjoy watching, but I'll be like, damn, like is the movies like with the exorcisms and shit? Because I research them and some of that shit be real. Like for example, like the people the people who did like what's it called, the Amityville Horror, Ed and Lorraine Warren,
the Conjuring,
and shit. Like
they're
real people, and he was
true stories.
Yes.
Yeah, he went to have you never heard of Amityville Horror? Amityville.
I've seen it. I've seen The Conjuring and all that shit, but I didn't know it was like real shit.
But
a documentary on that.
But the Amityville Horror, it happened in New York and Long Island, and basically like the person who it was a dude that killed his whole family and shit like that. I'm sure you know the Amityville, and then fuck around. He was telling people that the demons and shit was telling him to do that, but he really killed his whole family, nigga. Like news report, it's happened. Like you know what I'm saying? And they went in there and did the documentary and shit, and this is during a time, nigga, where they ain't have the equipment to like make ghosts and shit appear, bro. Like technology wasn't like that.
They caught shit like that on camera.
Yeah, bro, you gotta watch it. They were real. Like Ed Warren. I
don't believe in ghosts.
But the thing is that he went to the vat. He studied to be a demonologist. Like that's a real profession.
That's a real thing.
You don't believe in demons and shit like that?
I don't believe in ghosts and shit. Bro. I don't think. I ain't never seen one. I don't want to see one, and I'll choose to believe that they don't cross into the physical plane. But that's some scary shit.
Because when you even look up like the movies and shit, like the demons' names, if you type in the demon name, like it's like. So it is a thing called like I don't want to say the wrong thing, but like a demon book, like a demon Bible type shit.
Yeah,
that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Like you research these demon names they put in movies, they get it from that like their Bible type shit. You know
like,
what I'm saying?
What's that religion called? Like
Antichrist,
Satanism.
Yeah.
That's wow.
That's fit real, nigga.
It's really people that like follow Satanism.
Them exorcism movies really be like, those are the only movies like I'll see a scary movie because it looks scary, and that's my favorite genre. But like the ones that I be like I ain't scared like that, but I be thinking about like, damn, like the demonic movies, because I believe in God. I believe in these things. I believe that.
But for me, it's like some of them shits be so far fetched. You know what I'm saying? And like it be a lot of scary movies these days that they come up with. They be so predictable. Like you can tell when the shit about to happen. When the white chick running through the forest, she gonna fall.
Watch them Japanese, not if the Japanese make the movies.
Are you talking about like
The Grudge and shit like that? Those are scary movies.
Yeah, I will say this: one movie y'all need to watch. It's called The Atticus Institute. Man, to this day, that movie give me chills. I watch it right now. I'll be in this hole.
I never seen that shit.
I think the scariest movie I've seen, only because I don't fuck with like I don't remember if y'all remember Goosebumps when y'all was kids.
Yeah.
But I don't like, me personally, I don't like fucking dummies. And they came out with this one movie called Dead Silent. You seen it?
You talking about the
they cut the tongue out.
Yeah.
I don't like that movie because I don't like
shit like
bro,
that.
I don't like dummies, bro, because like them shits is like, you know how people don't like clowns and shit? Tell them about dummies, bro. I don't like them shits. Like them shits dressed up and shit, looking normal, like humans. I don't like that shit.
They had some shit like that on Netflix, American Horror Story. They got like more and more dark. Yeah. I watched it though.
I
fuck with that.
Yeah,
the first season
it wasn't
really
so
good.
predictable. I just don't like the predictable shit in any movie I watch. Like I want to surprise me, motherfucker.
The Atticus Institute, man, it's a movie / documentary. Like the people that were alive back then were on it. It was basically, I'm not gonna tell you the movie, but the first paranormal occurrence on camera. Like the government was even in the movie, and it was certain shit they had to block out. He said, I can't say too much on here.
Damn.
But this is what it was. Like military got involved, like all of that shit. Like that shit was crazy.
Well, you gotta text me that. I'm probably gonna watch that. I'm already watch that tonight.
I probably check that shit out.
I'm gonna check that shit out tonight, nigga. It's really that scary.
Yeah, like
I gotta watch
it. It gives you chills and shit.
Yeah, I gotta watch it tonight.
But when I'm watching shit, I'm not trying to be scared. I'm not trying to be fucking traumatized and shit. I like to watch movies that take me like out of my reality. You know what I'm saying? But on some like some adventure shit.
I like being scared. I like being like, oh shit.
Why the fuck you want to be like that?
But I feel like it's educational too, right?
Man, fuck.
Because you know what not to do. Okay.
I already know what not to do. I don't need to see that shit no more. I grew up.
You learned it from.
I grew up like on the fucking dirt road in Alabama watching fucking Friday at my aunt's house down the street from my house and fucking having to walk home down the street by myself at midnight. It's dark as shit, and I'm thinking Freddie gonna fucking jump out at any fucking moment of the bush and shit. I don't need to feel like that no more.
Okay, I got a question for y'all. Right, since we on this topic about scary movies and shit, did y'all play any of them scary games when you were younger, like Bloody Mary, like
a little bit.
I never did shit like that. Nah.
Like Candyman type shit.
I remember like in school.
I ain't never
in
fuck
school,
around.
like everybody had their own version of what would happen and shit.
The Ouija board shit. You know,
No, I'm talking about with the Bloody Mary specifically. Like everybody would just be like, oh yeah, like there's a certain thing that will happen if you say it like 5 times. You'll wake up, she'll be right in front of you. Like I used to be shook off the shit. I was like,
that shit.
I ain't never did it.
I made other people go do that shit.
Yeah.
Look, I remember I made my cousins do that shit one time. We were like, shit, let's see who can say it more times and shit. So I went in the bathroom. He cut the lights off and shit. I'm in that bitch. I ain't saying a motherfucking thing. I leave the bathroom. He go in that bitch. He cut the lights off and shit. He said.
You be like, I can't hear you.
Yeah, you know, so he said a lot of this shit. Later on that night, boy, we said, grandma used to have that plastic on the couch. Like, look. He would sleep on that couch. I said, I'm gonna get his ass. I went at that motherfucker. I grabbed his leg. Did you call me?
He probably pissed himself. That shit's legitimately scary as a kid, though. But let me ask y'all this though, like, have you ever woken up like as a kid and you couldn't move at first? And they say
it's called sleep paralysis.
But some people say that somebody is like a spirit sitting on you or some shit like that.
That's why you're supposed to sleep with like religious items and shit next to your bed. Because like it's like you awake, you can't speak.
Your body is.
But you
you can't do nothing. You will try to.
Yeah, this is what I have a disability for. I actually got that. It's like I take medicine for it.
So you got it
all
as
the time. Happens all the time.
So you got like a diagnosis for this shit. So you don't think it's
called
like
sleep paralysis.
But you don't think it's like some paranormal shit going on.
I've had some. I had because I'm just talking about it because I could show the paper. I literally have this like problem when I sleep. Like I've had disturbing ones to where it was like I would be in bed and shit, but it's like you're up. It's like it feels like you're awake.
Yeah.
It's like you feels like you're awake and shit. And it's like, let's say I was at my door. All right. Like let's say I'm in your house, right? In your door, right? And this was my room right here, right? I can like visualize the door and like somebody running quick to me from the door to my body. Like if I can see my body, it's a weird feeling, but it feels like you can't, you feel me? It feels like you can't move.
Do nothing, but you're aware of everything.
Some people have like different things. Like they have like one is like the old hag. Like some people see like somebody just standing. It's like an intruder standing at your door, but nobody's really there. It's like in your second or third sleep cycle. Mm-hmm. You don't
REM sleep.
You don't go through the REM sleep yet, and it's like
that's some scary shit though.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever really seen nobody like standing at the foot of my bed or no shit like that. But I have woken up like multiple times, like, and couldn't move.
Yeah,
could only look around and shit.
I never was able to like, not move. Like, so I suffer from night terrors. So it's basically
Really?
like nightmares in like HD. You feel me? Like,
Whoa.
Any woman who's ever slept with me, they'll tell you like they can vouch for this all day long. Like I talk in my sleep, I fight in my sleep. Like I have movies and scenarios that go in my head while I sleep and shit. You heard me? And I spaz out. Like sometimes my whole body just be sweating.
Yeah.
Like when I was married and shit, you heard me? Like I remember I was laying in the bed. I was gone. I don't know what I was dreaming about, but she literally woke me up and all around the bed was just wet. It felt like I pissed on myself.
Damn.
Like
You just sweating though.
Mm-hmm. And I was fighting in my sleep. Like sometimes if I hold a woman while I'm asleep and I have a night terror, like I may squeeze, so I may really hurt her in my sleep.
Damn.
So I like if I lay with a woman, I have to tell her like, yo, I have night terrors. Like this is what I may do.
What you think brought that on?
PTSD.
Okay,
So-
from the military.
No, before the military, this military shit easy, but I had a lifestyle before the military.
Okay,
So
okay.
I really feel like when I have these night terrors and shit, and it's crazy. Like if a woman's like, and any woman who slept with me, they'll tell you, if I'm having a night terror, just scratch my back or scratch my head. It'll calm me down. Like I'll take a deep breath, and it's like I just fade away.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, sleep problems is like definitely that shit. Shit ain't even cool, bro. I know with sleep paralysis shit. I was like,
Yeah,
I went to the military to just get some medicine for that shit, bro. It's crazy.
Shit, when I'm out, goddamn. Like, especially like
Nigga don't dream or nothing.
when I smoke, I don't dream.
Oh, okay.
I don't dream especially if I sleep like right before. Like if I'm smoking like for a certain time period, I don't really have dreams in that time period.
Okay.
Oh man,
You ever heard of DMT? You might want to try that out. It might cure your night terrors.
what's DMT?
It's like this shit that you gotta go to a certain country to like smoke. It's like a spiritual drug. Like you go to like this temple or some shit, and they got these like shaman that give it to you, and it like shows you. It's supposedly supposed to like unlock like the secrets of the universe. It's like this whole crazy like trip that you go down, and you see certain things, and these things come to
Dr.
you.
Strange shit.
Supposedly, like it's really like I've seen interviews of people who done it, like Joe Rogan and shit. He'll talk about his experience, and other people on his show talk about their experience and how it like broke them down and like rebuilt them up, and they was like a better person after the experience and shit. Like,
Really?
I ain't never heard of that.
Is it like a week process or
no, it's
just
like
smoke it once? And
I mean, you go there, and I think you have to stay there for a while because like they have to prepare you to take it.
I'm good on it. See, man, look, where I'm from, I'm good on
It's
it.
supposed to be like a spiritual awakening type of shit.
is it
though.
all natural?
Yeah, it's natural.
Oh, if it's all natural,
If
It ain't no chemical shit.
and it can't kill
Like
you.
your
nothing.
body produces a small amount of DMT when you dream and
So
shit.
I do know that. I just didn't know exactly what DMT was. Type.
It's like the dream
put
universe
you in a-
molecule.
Put you in like a dream world type shit.
Like I said, it's supposed to show you like your truth, as
Niggas
they
probably
say.
saw hell or some shit. It was like,
It's supposed
I'm
to be
never
a
doing
radical.
this.
It's supposed to be like a radical, like the craziest thing you could experience ever.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. I would say I don't think I'm too scared to even gamble or something like that
Yeah,
because you don't know what you about to see.
but it ain't like acid or some
yeah,
shit
you
where
probably
like
see
you can
some
like
crazy
lose
shit.
where you can like lose your mind or some shit like that, or like mushrooms. Like you have to be in a certain state of mind to do. This shit is supposed to like take you through something, and
what is it
pretty
taking
much
you through?
everybody come out the other end like better.
It's the something, nigga. It's the something that you saying. You like it take you through something.
I just don't know everything about
I
it.
gotta know what that something is.
Cause I've done hallucinogens before. Like I did this shit called Salvia before, and I would never, ever do that shit.
you've done something to where you trip.
Salvia, it's some shit. Like I did it when I was at Fort Gordon in AIT, cause you know I was in AIT, so niggas couldn't get no weed and shit. And I heard it was this legal shit that you can go to a smoke shop and smoke, and it's supposed to get you high like weed, but you might see some shit. I was like, that shit ain't true. You know what I'm saying? So I went to the smoke shop. They take you to the smoke shop. You go to the smoke shop, tell them you want to smoke salvia, and it's like this black powder that you got to smoke out of a bong, but it's made from a flower.
You was hanging with some white people, weren't you?
I was in AIT in the military, bro.
That shit crazy.
It was one white black dude too.
That shit crazy.
But I did it. So we in the smoke
I
shop,
was like,
right?
what? Fuck no.
I wanted to try the shit out. I don't know what. I did it. I can't even lie. But we went to the smoke shop, and you tell them you want to smoke the salvia, right? They like, okay, go to the back, sit on the couch with the piss pad on it. Couch got a piss pad on it just in case you piss yourself, because it's like an out of body experience. Like you smoke it with
So
I would
There
have
was,
cried, nigga, if I did
and
that.
you have to use the bathroom before you smoke it, because if you smoke it and you like holding a piss or a shit, you're gonna piss and shit yourself, because you leave your fucking body when you smoke it.
there was nothing going through his mind when they was telling him, "Hey, you need to go sit on the piss pad."
I would have been like, what?
Of course, I was
But
like,
you
what
was
the
like,
fuck?
there's no way.
I was like, it's no way.
You was like curious.
It was so unbelievable the shit they was telling me about that I was like, this can't be true. It was my mission to like disprove the shit I had heard about this shit.
What happened?
So basically, like scary movies ain't teach you nothing.
No, I just figured that's fiction. You know what I'm saying? It's entertainment. You know.
Teach his own.
So I
what
go
happened?
take a piss. I go sit on the couch with the piss pad, and it's me and my homie, this white dude. You know what I'm saying? And like you put it in, they put it in the barn. They load it up for you, and you smoke it. You supposed to light it, smoke it, hold it in for 30 seconds. You hold it in, count to 30, or count down to 30 or whatever. And you was not supposed to even remember counting. So I smoke it, I hold it in. My whole body started vibrating and shit, right? And I'm counting down from 30. And it's like I'm vibrating.
Were you scared? Like at any
Not at
moment?
this point. But let me I'm gonna tell you the story. So my body vibrating and shit, and it feel like I'm like vibrating into another universe or some shit, right? And I get to like 10, and I'm somewhere else. I ain't on the couch no more.
What?
I'm in the hyperbolic time chamber,
Where
nigga.
were you?
I'm in the hyperbolic time
But I'm
chamber.
saying, like, what it looked like, nigga. Like,
It was white. Like, as far as you can see, it was nothing. It was just me. And it was nothing, just white. Hyperbolic time chamber. I swear to God, I felt the most lonely feeling I have ever felt in my fucking life.
Good.
I felt like everything I had experienced up until that point in my life, like relationships, my family, never existed. I just woke up from a dream that was all my memories and shit, and I've always just been alone in this void. That's
I have a question.
damn.
What did that teach you in life?
Not to do that shit again.
not to do Salvia no motherfucking more, because the shit was so terrifying. Like, let me tell you, it don't end right there. So I'm in this void, right? I'm in this void.
Yo.
Then like, so I freak out and I start running in the void because I'm trying to find something. Let me see something.
That's just
And
how
I'm probably on the couch like this.
this nigga, look, this nigga is in Vanilla Sky right now. Remember Vanilla
Bro,
Sky?
then remember I told you my homeboy sitting right next to me on the couch. So I'm running. Next thing you know, I see this giant statue of my homeboy, right? I look up at this shit. That shit scared the shit out of me. I
Nigga
turn
saw
around.
Attack on Titan.
I turn around. I run away from the statue, right? I'm running. Then I go over the horizon, and it's the farther I get over the horizon, I see another statue of him coming up. So I freak out again. I run away, and every direction I go, a statue of this nigga
That's
come up.
crazy.
And eventually I get tired and I stop, and then like, cause shit only lasts like 15 minutes, but it seemed like an eternity. Like I lived a whole lifetime in there. Whole lifetime, nigga. Then this vortex opened up in the sky, and like this like black haired chick is like in the middle of the vortex, and come to find out it was the chick that worked at the fucking worked at the desk when you walk in. She looked like Elvira from the Adam Family, but I seen her
you
like
there smoking that shit.
I seen her in the vortex, and like the shit started like sucking me up into the vortex and shit. So I'm trying to run away from the vortex, but the shit sucking me up into it. I'm flying up into the vortex, and I go through the vortex, and then I'm back in reality and shit. And I see everybody, all my friends, and I just start hugging niggas and shit. I swear, I'm like, man,
that nigga was happy to be back.
I'm like, I'm so glad to see y'all. I thought I wasn't gonna never see y'all
was the
again.
experience the same? They was like, never again. Or them white boys was probably like, let's do it again.
We ended up doing it one more time.
You ain't learned a damn thing.
Yeah,
But that's the thing about it. The second time, nothing happened. Like, it only affects a person's body like that crazy like one time, because it's such a mild hallucinogen. But because of that, I will never do a mushroom. I will never do anything else that make me see some shit, because like I've witnessed somebody piss themselves on it. It's called Salvia. Like a chick we was with way back in the day. She wanted to smoke it in this hotel room, and like she sat on the bed and smoked it, and whatever she was seeing, she might have been running because she was like you really like, it's really an out of body experience, right?
Why is it always unhappy, like running?
It depends on your mood. Like I got one homeboy, he said in his hallucination, he was in a room and something funny happened. He started laughing, and he could see ha ha coming out of his mouth, and it was like, and it was like floating up to the ceiling. But it did get dark though, because the more he couldn't stop laughing when he started.
Yeah,
and the ha-has kept piling up on the ceiling, and eventually they was crushing him on the floor and shit. So he was like, in real life, he was on the floor like, It's videos on YouTube.
I swear to God, I wish I was there to record that shit.
Look, it's videos on YouTube of niggas tripping off Salvia, and that shit wild as fuck, man. I wish I would have known we would have talked about that shit.
Hell no,
bro.
Yo, I'm gonna make sure. Yo, niggas, I swear, sometimes if I smoke weed, nigga, I be feeling like I'm going through panic attacks, nigga. So that shit will kill me, nigga.
Yeah, man.
For the records, I don't do drugs. I'm in the United States military.
Yeah.
I've never done them. I will never do them.
Respect to that. But yeah, that Salvia shit is wild.
That shit said, ha, ha.
And that's a mild hallucinogen. I would never do a mushroom or no shit like that.
Okay,
Or
I
nothing.
got a question for y'all. Y'all believe in voodoo?
I believe in voodoo, yeah.
I don't know.
But believing in it is like what makes it like strong. At least I learned that from
Yeah.
Skeleton Key.
Like Louisiana voodoo or like
Hey, like, so anybody who from Louisiana right now, like, so I lived in Louisiana for 6 years of my life and shit before I came over to Germany.
okay.
Like, spaghetti is not a thing. We do not eat spaghetti.
Oh yeah, because of the
I heard about the whole spaghetti thing.
yeah, because
Spaghetti.
girls.
'Cause
But
I-
you got to break down to people what the spaghetti thing is though.
that's you see, I can't.
You talking about don't eat another girl's spaghetti?
Listen, all I'm gonna say to y'all is
Break
this.
it down to him.
If a female is making you spaghetti with red sauce and you are not watching her, do not eat it.
Don't eat it.
Don't do it.
Do not touch it.
Cause why?
I promise you, hey, you're gonna be sick and you're gonna keep coming back. Also,
Gonna be addicted.
if you are if you
Period
having
blood.
sexual,
Period blood in the sauce.
if you are having sexual intercourse with a woman and you use a condom, man, when you done, take that condom with you. Do not leave that condom at that girl house. Because if you find yourself getting sick or anything like that, like you can't go have sex with somebody else, man, she didn't put a hex on you.
What she do with the condom though?
I don't want to speak on too much.
You don't want to speak on it?
Just all I say is just
I
be
ain't heard
careful.
this one.
Man, just be observant. Yeah, like be careful. Just know a lot of men, they'll throw a condom in the trash can.
Yeah.
Man, do not do
When you
it.
put hot sauce in
Yeah,
it,
like your man's Drake.
Hey, do not do it. Like I seen voodoo in real life. Like my great aunt did voodoo. Like,
Straight up.
Straight
That's
up.
OD.
She
With
made
like a doll or some
yeah,
shit?
She made a doll of my one of my family members. They got to arguing. She made a doll of her. I think it was probably like maybe 8 or 9. She started stabbing the doll instantly. Went to the ground. My mother said that was the last time that you will ever see your great aunt. And she told the truth. Like, excuse me, we don't even go down that street no more when I go back home. Like, I have not seen my great aunt since.
Oh, they like disowned her after she did that shit.
She did that shit in front of the family.
But that shit really affected whoever she made the doll of?
Yes. And like, now that I'm older,
It don't like kill him, but it just do damage to him.
right. But
Like,
now that I'm older, right, I knew she was on some weird shit because every time you go down her driveway, she always had pigs, like skint pigs, always hanging up in the yard and
Yeah,
shit.
so
Like
what?
Boiling water in the back, like it was some.
But some people practice voodoo. Some people practice
Skint
voodoo
pig.
not just for darkness. Like some people, it's like certain, it's like dark. There's like dark sides of it, and then there's also like the medical side of it. This voodoo is also can be used for like medical
Medicinal
healing.
purposes and
Yeah.
shit, like herbs and shit.
home remedies and shit like that. But I mean, I would never. I heard like in Louisiana, people actually still like traditionally do that. They'll go get like some cough before they go to like a drugstore. They'll go to somebody that does medical stuff.
Like some Dr. ZB
Yeah,
shit.
if you grew up with the culture and you know about voodoo, you kind of
It's like let's say something wrong with you, and you go to the doctor, they can't find nothing wrong with you. Like go see the voodoo lady, she'll tell you what's wrong with you.
yeah. That's what I heard like in these areas.
I never encountered no voodoo. I've had friends who've been with women that, you know what I'm saying, drug them through the dirt, but they just couldn't leave them alone.
Man,
And then I heard rumors about that spaghetti.
Yeah.
And you messing with a Hispanic chick, hey,
Oh yeah,
make
because
sure she don't know nothing about that crystal. Hey, for all the Hispanics out there, you know what that crystal is.
Crystal?
Hey, be careful.
yeah, everybody got their own. So
some
can
shit I
I
ain't never heard
can I
about
ask y'all
either.
niggas something? Like, since we talk about some paranormal shit right now, apparently this nigga running through vortexes and shit. So like, would you get somebody to tell your future? Because I wouldn't do no shit like that. I don't fuck with shit.
I don't
like that.
believe in that shit.
But I'm saying, would you do it? Would you be like,
maybe to disprove it, just like I did that Salvia shit.
But what would you do if like a person says some shit, or let's
like
say
if she prophesized the catastrophe in my life or some shit?
Maybe not future shit, but what do you call the one shits? The people who talk to ghosts and shit.
I saw some shit, a new dude on Netflix doing that shit. That's some bullshit.
But what if you went there and he really said some shit about somebody you really lost and you never told no shit, and he's like, yeah, he's really sitting there like, so-and-so saying this and saying some shit. You like, what?
See, I just don't believe that shit. If it did happen, I would be shocked because I don't believe in it. But I feel like them dudes who do that, or the people who do that, they ask like really leading questions about your situation, and they try to.
So you think it's like a psychology, a form of psychology?
It's a form of like they be fooling people. They be taking advantage of people's grief, in my opinion, and like asking people like leading questions and kind of getting people to tell them what they want to hear and then saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of frauds in that industry. You know what I'm saying? Like Miss Cleo, calling me now for your free reading.
Yeah, I remember her. She used to pop up on the TV Guide channel all the time.
Yeah, Miss Cleo was all over the place.
She went to jail for that, right?
I think something crazy happened to her. I don't know if she went to jail. Calling me now for your free reading.
I wouldn't even go to somebody who can tell I wouldn't want to know my future, because I feel like at that point, like, man, shit, I don't care about going through life.
They gotta be shook.
Because you gotta enjoy the journey. You know what
I'm saying? Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be scared, nigga. That's why I wouldn't even want to know what happens.
Yeah, I don't even want to dibble and dabble in all that shit, man.
So can I ask y'all this question, right? So you said something about the future. Would you want to know when you die?
No.
The age of you die? Of course not.
No. I wouldn't want. Would you?
Fuck no. I'd be like, damn, hey, you gonna be dead at 25. Bitch, I got one more year. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I don't wanna.
I would do the. Actually, I would probably do the. I'd probably do if like somebody could legitly tell me that, like, I'm talking about somebody that could really do that shit and it's confirmed that they can do that shit. I'd rather do no gay shit, but I would do anything else.
Yeah.
To avoid that, nigga.
You know they used to have that shit back in the day, like the death clock or some shit. You could like put your fucking date of birth or some shit in there, and this website would tell you.
I ain't with that.
It would tell you like,
movie.
Yeah, it was like a countdown or some shit.
Nah, I never do that shit.
Nah.
I don't deal with that one.
I don't fuck with shit like.
I learn it just for like knowledge purpose, because like it's crazy when you start learning stuff like that. You start noticing way more shit, especially you down in the South Louisiana, shit like when I see shit at certain people's houses, like, okay, I know what you be doing. All right, I see this over here. I know what that means. Like, I use it for knowledge purpose, but I would never dibble dabble in it.
Nah, I don't want to dibble dabble in that shit, man. And I don't want to do no shit that's gonna shorten my lifespan, like no adrenaline junkie shit either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good on that. But it was one more topic that I wanted to hit before we get up out of here. But I feel like we talked about some good shit all throughout the podcast, though.
You already spoke on it, so go ahead and speak it to existence.
So LeBron James' son, right? Bronny, he took a certain race of female to the prom and got lit up on social media about it. That's her right there.
I'd have took her to the prom too.
Yeah, nice looking young lady.
Yeah, what's wrong with these? What's wrong, man?
But people would lighten them up because it wasn't a black.
Wait, can we guess what group people was lighting them up? Was it our own people?
Of course.
Yeah.
Who else?
Who else?
About right. Yeah, that sounded about right.
Sounded about right.
It would be our own people.
That's fucked up.
How you feel about like interracial dating and all that stuff?
I do it. My ex-wife is she's white. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I don't care you black, white, brown, yellow, whatever.
Purple.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just like the energy that you give. You know what I'm saying? The connection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you respect me as a man? Do you know your role as a woman? That's the things I look for. Like, I've been with big girls, skinny girls. Like, man, I don't care about all the other shit people got going on. Like, hey, I like what I like. Hey, you gonna like me, love me, hate me. Pick one, stick with it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's how it should be. I wish people, because there's a lot of people, you know, especially in our community, they'll look down on a black man who would date outside the race. Like, look at him like he lesser than, because he don't, you know what I'm saying, stick.
And then on top of it, they want to you know, we don't realize, like, our people don't realize how much they still, you know, contribute to the whole race thing too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't, you know, I don't want to say the wrong, you know, people are gonna be in the comments anyways, but like at the same time, like, if you're trying to eliminate that race shit, bro, you gotta, like, you know, it gotta be a side, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a limit, or, you know what I mean? Like, you can't continue that shit, because how you gonna tell somebody that they can't be with a white woman? Like, you know, a lot of black women be like, oh, she with that white girl, she's stealing all the, you know, black men and shit. Like, you feel me? But then you got women, and I think we talked about this before, but then you got women that's like, you know, he ain't. I feel like a lot of women, black women today, they're like, you know, they like, black men ain't shit. You feel me?
I don't need a man.
I hate that.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's like the trend now. You
It
know?
is a trend, yeah.
And I don't know. I'm not saying that's the reason why black men are going to white women. I'm just saying in general, like, you should be able to be with who, you know, who you with and who you want to be with.
Yeah,
you know
color shouldn't matter, man. Like, if you love who you love, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely agree with that. You know what I like seeing? I like seeing a white boy with a black woman. I'm like, ooh.
oh, you like seeing
I
that?
like seeing that. Cause
Yeah.
like,
Why you be like, ooh?
Cause I be like, hey, he got that sister. He got that power. He got that power. Hey, she done put him through the vortex like you went through.
Yeah,
He got
the
that power.
vortex, facts.
Well, I feel like, I don't know if I want to say that though.
It's fake.
But
Nah,
a black, I feel like a black woman, like not in my case, or probably not in none of y'all case, but I feel like a lot of some black men would choose a white woman to avoid because the white women, some people would say white women are more submissive than black women, and I feel like a black woman would choose a white dude because she can run him over. You know what I'm saying?
I could see it.
So I wouldn't necessarily look at the white dude like he got the power, like.
But you know them white boys who be like, actually, we got, you know, he got a beautiful sister. And he running shit like he.
Yeah, because there are some out there.
You did. You do got some that's really.
If he got a beautiful, but I feel like a lot of black dudes got them 300-400 pound white girls that nobody would have wanted. Like, I be watching like my 600 pound life, right? Sometimes on the YouTube clips, right? And it be every time one of them 600 pound chicks have a boyfriend, it be a nigga.
Yeah.
And it be a nigga that's like got a fat fetish and be feeding them exorbitant amounts of food to keep them fat. You know what I'm saying? And they get on my 600 pound life. They like 3 episodes in, and the dude leave him because he like, I don't want a woman under 500 pounds.
Damn.
If you gonna get that gastric bypass surgery, I'm out, bitch.
Damn.
I think that's, I don't know. I mean,
Like, why is that a trope with black men? Like, come on.
I don't know.
Come on, don't sell
I didn't even know that.
Don't sell yourself. Come on, man. You know you seen niggas out here with these.
It do be the black ones with them ugly ass white girls.
Yeah.
Them big ugly white girls. I ain't gonna lie, I do. Don't get me wrong.
To each his own.
Yeah, I've dibbled that, you know, in big girls and stuff like that. And I will say this.
What you will say?
Hey, when you got that big girl, she gonna do things for you that the other bitches ain't gonna do. Listen,
I ain't even gonna comment on that shit.
Hey,
but
I love big women. I love skin. I don't care what, like I said, I don't care what you look like.
It's about the connection.
Yeah,
It's about the
But
connection.
that big woman though,
she gonna do a little extra.
she gonna do a little extra because she knows she big, so she knows she gotta put out.
Exactly.
So she gonna suck you and fuck you, and then she gonna make you the best dinner you ever had. Talking to one your grandma used to make you, and then she gonna rub your feet. You gonna be like, damn. And when you cut, it's something about cuddling with a big girl too, right? For some reason, when you cuddle with a big girl, you feel like you safe. You safe with her. You fuck around that herpes spoon and everything. Because you know when you land with a smaller woman, you gotta be a protector. When you got a big girl, spoon me right now. Just hold me, baby.
I guess that's true.
Yo, this nigga thought,
That's
this
home
nigga
right there.
The way this nigga break shit down, it be so, like, I can visualize that. That's kind of true, nigga.
Yeah, that shit funny. That's true. It's true.
Nigga say you feel safe.
You really do. Come on, baby. Just come on, baby. I'm gonna be the little spoon today.
Oh man, yeah, that shit. Okay, I can see that point of view.
And she gonna do you right. I don't that little skinny girl who knows she bad. I don't really want her. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want a female who's like.
Yeah, when it's never good when a chick just knows she bad. Right. That's just trouble. You know what I'm saying?
So can I ask this? Like, so since we out here, since we all in Germany, like, remember last week we was talking about like German guys and shit. Like, do you think like German guys be like, they look at women the way like, you know what I'm saying? Like the first time you see a girl, right? Mm-hmm. Whether you an ass man, a boob man, you think they be like, damn, she got a fat ass, or they just be like,
I don't think they too concerned about the ass.
They ain't worried about shit like that. That don't matter.
I don't really think so.
I don't think they too concerned about the ass like we be.
No,
I don't know what they be really looking for.
But that's what I was wondering. Like what they
Cause like white people like, what is it? I'll say historically ain't been into ass like that. You know what I'm saying? But white girls do have more ass these days, so maybe they do be looking for ass and shit. I don't fucking know what them motherfuckers be.
I was just wondering. I was just being curious because you know niggas, they damn that bitch got fat ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
I think it depends on the person.
On the person, right?
Yeah, definitely depends on it.
You know, I do know white men are more into like titties and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I would say they.
That's why most white chicks top heavy.
Yeah, that's true.
Triangles,
or they be trying to get surgery and shit.
Don't get me wrong. I love some titties now. I'm talking about,
so do I.
Hey, we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole.
The shit cut off. This camera.
Oh, his camera cut off.
Damn.
Time been flying on this picture. Man.
What time is it?
It's 12:34.
Damn. And you gotta get back. What time you probably gonna get back?
If I left right now, probably like 1:40. I don't think I'm gonna go to work tomorrow though. We're not gonna. We're not gonna tell nobody what day this is.
All right, so yeah, I cut that little part out. Don't worry about that. So, with that being said, I think we're gonna wrap it up. But I feel like this was a damn good podcast.
Yeah, that was cool, man.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you for coming through.
I definitely appreciate y'all. You heard me. This was amazing. You know, I got to be open. I said some things on here I never thought I would actually like speak out and say.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we want to make it a comfortable environment. We just chilling, chopping it up.
Like a homie vibe and shit. You heard me?
We definitely got to have you. If we do that little round table shit, you definitely got to come back.
Hey, you definitely got to be a reoccurring guest on the show.
I'll definitely come back. I might say some crucial shit next time.
You said some crucial shit this time. I feel like
I kept my composure.
Nigga, I wasn't expect you to, you know, say so much. You feel me like that? You know what I'm saying? To where I was like, damn, this nigga really being open. Like,
yeah. That shit was cool though. But yeah, man, you want to shout out your TikTok or anything like that?
Yeah. So if y'all don't already follow me, Bwa.Rambo 96. That's my Instagram. That's my TikTok. Go follow me. I be going live all the time and shit like that. Big shout out BWA, big shout out Andrew Tate, my whole Ninja Turtle team. Y'all know who y'all is. I love you all. May peace and blessings be upon you all. And to these gentlemen right here, to the cameraman over there, you heard me. Hey, I thank y'all for having me here. It was definitely a blessing.
Facts,
I wish y'all all the well.
Yeah, we wish you well too, man.
Appreciate you coming on for real.
Hell yeah, shit was great. But yeah, man. With that being said, we're going to wrap it up. This has been the Quote Goes Podcast, episode 17.
17, man. We appreciate everybody, you know, commenting, supporting us, the haters. You know what I'm saying? You already heard what happened in the podcast, so, you know, keep them shits coming, man.
Keep it coming, because, shit, we here to stay. Goddamn.
Damn, where we at right now? Like,
shit, I ain't even looked at the TikTok. We probably up to like 26,000. Like, we rolling. We rolling right now, man. I feel like people really starting to... It's really starting to catch on, you know what I'm saying?
Share, you feel me? Share, support, you know what I'm saying? Support Rambo too, you know what I mean? And let's get it, man.
All right, man. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Yo, if you enjoyed this podcast, you already know what to do.
And if you don't know what to do, I'm going to tell you what to do. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell icon, and give us a like. Because it's the Quote Go Podcast, man. You can't go wrong. Tune in every weekday, 6 o'clock. Friday, 4 episodes on YouTube and Spotify. Hit us up on the Instagram. Give us topics. And we appreciate it, man. Quote Goes Podcast. We out.